We'll be back in just a moment with today's Space Patrol story, The Magic Space Pictures. Hi, gang. It's nighttime here on the planet Terra. All is quiet.
All right.
In just a second.
Doing a slow little bit.
Like an
Just
explosion.
hold up.
Watch out, here it comes. Yes, sir, the news is out, and here it is. Rice checks and wheat checks now come to you in a brand new package with a big picture of Commander Corey or Cadet Happy on the front. Gang, you can cut these pictures out and paste them in your scrapbook or pin them in your room or clubhouse. And listen, inside of these wonderful new packages of checks, you now get the Magic Space Patrol Picture. Here's how it works.
Little watching Fox.
There is the Magic Space
Giving him some
Who is
love.
it? What is it? It's hard to tell.
Wipe
But
it
when you
alone.
look into the sky or at a wall, presto! That's where the magic comes in. You suddenly see a giant picture that looks like Buzz Corey himself, or a real flying saucer, or a real rocket ship. Now, gang, there's 24 of these pictures, all different, and you get one in every new package of checks. So start collecting the whole set of 24 today. Just look for the new packages of rice checks and wheat checks with Buzz Corey or Cadet Happy on the front and the Magic Space Picture on the inside. And now, today's Space Patrol adventure, the Magic Space Pictures. Excitement is high at the Terra spaceport today. Rumor has spread that Commander Corey himself is to blast off for a test flight in the XR-51, the new experimental rocket ship which has been under top security guard for weeks.
Oh my
while
God,
technicians
Dave's
install
eyes
secret
already
equipment.
tell me a
In his central
joke.
office at Space Patrol headquarters,
Shit.
Commander Corey is now making a last-minute check of charts and
For a
technical
joke,
data
then.
as
Hold
Cadet
up.
Happy bursts in.
Let's look for a good one.
Commander, somebody's made a terrible mistake. Excuse me.
That's all right, Happy. What's the trouble?
Well, I just received special orders from the technical training commander.
GoodJokes.com. Oh my goodness,
We report to
Days, how you
recognition school for a special
been? If you're
briefing
still
course
there.
at 1100 hours universal start time today.
No, I thought I'd better report the
My mic
mistake to
is
you right
good.
away, sir, so I wouldn't be marked
Hopefully
There's
AWL.
no mistake, Happy.
Short jokes.
But,
Anyone
sir,
can
I thought that... Well, you are taking the experimental rocket ship up today, aren't you, sir?
Yes, in about an hour.
Did you hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative
And,
numbers?
well, if I have to be
He
at recognition
stops,
school,
he'll
put those
stop
orders
at nothing to avoid them.
then I don't make the test flight?
Haha.
I'm taking with Jeff Fisher. He's been working in the project since it started.
That
Anyway, the
really
whole
funny.
flight won't take more than an hour or
That's so
two.
funny.
I see. Well, sorry I bothered you, sir.
In a few days, I'll be starting a whole series of flights in the
Oh
XR-51.
no, Raven! No, oof.
Here, look at this.
Oh, damn it.
Anybody'd recognize that.
It's a special kind of
It's a
negative
bad
picture.
joke.
Look at that tiny spot in the center. Keep gazing at it.
Damn
Yes,
it.
sir.
Damn it, damn it.
I still don't see anything unusual.
Don't take your eyes off that center dot.
Well, if this is a sample of what the course is like, it's going to be a cinch.
All right, Happy, now look out
Hold
the
up.
window at the sky.
How about
What do you
that?
see?
Does that sound okay?
Just... Uh-oh. I must be going crazy.
What's the matter?
Why, Saturn's right out there in space, just
How about
the way
that?
it looks from a spaceship. You see it, sir?
I
Does
can't,
that sound
because
just a
I
little
haven't
bit
been looking
better?
at the magic space picture.
Fuck me.
I don't understand.
This is only one of 24 magic space pictures you'll get in the basic training course, Happy. You're going to see a lot of images in space.
But how does it work?
You'll
Yeah.
learn that at the school. Uh-oh, look at the time. I've got to run over to the
Yeah.
spaceport.
Don't
now
want
see
it to
one of
be
the
too
technicians.
loud.
Well, good luck, Happy. See you when you get out of class.
I know you're in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, Commander Corey.
You don't want this. Days, guys, you couldn't handle
All the
this.
equipment we need for the test.
You couldn't even handle this.
Fine. Now, I want every bit of extra image reactor equipment removed from this building and returned to the security lab. That includes diagrams, check sheets, everything. Is that clear?
Yes, Commander.
Good. Then I'll go over to the ship. I want full security measures observed.
Oh no, Days, guys, I said fuck me, damn it. And then he's like, if you're offering, it's like, you couldn't handle this. It's just something that we do over here every time
Station 4.
someone says "fuck me" as a thing. Yeah.
Acknowledge with code Y.
Want to be famous? Oh no, everyone!
Send 3 men and a surface truck to Station
That's so
4.
sad.
Pick up some special equipment. Get it aboard my private spaceship before the security lab starts
Fuck
checking.
me.
I got
Damn it.
furry food. With a little luck, I can blast off for Planetoid 9-4.
Sup, Board Birdie? My God!
Hey,
How'd you get along in class, Happy?
Alright,
sir, I guess.
Red White Raven has said lurk, so hey, Board.
Oh, you'll get used to it.
Hope you're doing good.
Well, the way I did here in the office.
I gotta finish
we were in front of
this.
a sort of brainograph
And then I will get
Right.
on to
You've seen how
other
a brainograph
things.
screen shows an image of a person's thoughts.
Yes, sir.
Well, our scientists have found a way to make those images send electric impulses to relays and motors and instruments.
Oh, just the way our brain sends impulses through the nerves to the muscles.
Exactly. Only the image reactor is much faster. Ordinarily, when you think of an action you want to perform, your hand throws a switch or moves a control. With this new device, your thought throws the switch.
I'm doing
the
how you
purpose of his
know.
magic
How
space
you
pictures
doing?
is to project
I'm
the
doing
correct
pretty
image of the
good
right thing.
actually.
After you've
It's
mastered
been
the
nothing
technique,
but
Happy, you
good.
can maneuver the XR-51 from blast off to landing with your hands tied behind your back.
Saw my dad.
So that's the big secret of the XR-51.
There are a lot of bugs to get out of it before we can equip all Space Patrol
Saw
ships
my
with it, so we
dad
won't
today.
supply a
He's
trained
good.
pilot.
Saw my uncle.
Your
He's
private space
good.
officer.
Space Patrol headquarters, Corey here. Oh, yes, Robbie.
Sometimes my dad can be
What?
much. So
What
I
is
just
this
turned
discovery?
on a podcast and we listened to that for
I
a
see.
while.
Spaceophone and all planets alarm. I'll blast off right away. Corey out. Come on, Happy. Let's get to Terra 5.
Oh, what's wrong, sir?
Some of the
Envision a
reactor
Trent
equipment
good
and key
music
designs
here.
have been stolen from the security lab.
How?
All we know is that a technician named Juro Vanek has disappeared. Major Robertson says Vanek blasted off from here
There.
about 20 minutes
There you
ago.
go.
Come on, Hap. We're going after him.
Hopefully the audio's pretty good. They've just added on the app an integrated mic check and stuff like that.
Be going
It's
either to
weird.
Mars or Jupiter.
But in the meantime, he could have changed vector and probably has.
Well, Commander, what could Vanek gain
Come
by
on.
stealing that equipment?
He may be planning to sell it, which would be pretty risky, but more likely he's working for someone who doesn't want to see the space
But
patrol become
ima-
too efficient.
Yeah.
But imagination. Well,
space.
you'll get it eventually when we
We've been waiting for months for a chance to
when
make
I
this
get
thing.
more emote slots. I'll put it in the regular
If we don't catch him, the
slots.
team program might as well be
I personally
suspended.
don't
According
like
to that last
having it
report
in
from Major
tier
Robertson,
three,
Vanek got away with most of the
another
reactors.
tier, but
The
that's
heart
all I
of the whole
got.
device.
Space Control Terra calling Commander Corey aboard Terra 5.
I also
Space
need
Control Terra, Commander Corey.
an
Go ahead,
image
go
for
ahead,
the
Space
bits,
Patrol.
but because it's going to be so goddamn small, I'm not going to work on it too hard. I'm just probably going to make it one of the coins from the comic book
An approximate one, sir.
and just use that image that I'm already going to make anyway.
Outside the Mars orbit.
He's way off the Jupiter lanes. Space Control, inform Major Robertson. I'll proceed toward the planetoid belt in Sector J. Corey out. So Vanek isn't going to Jupiter.
Well, he can't hide out in the planetoids very long. They're just chunks of rock with no
Oh, my
atmosphere
God.
and no food.
How about all the
Days.
prospectors who live in the planetoids?
Well, even they have to
Hope
make
your
trips to the
streaming's been
planet
going
for
well.
the supplies. Vanek is probably just trying to throw off pursuit.
Well, we'll see.
Hope your stream's been going well. I've been seeing some of it, but I always worry about you, man. You're too cool, and you always deserve more views than you get.
Just a minute. Cut your rocket.
What, Board?
I'm coming.
Not you, Board. You're fine.
Well, Juro, welcome to Planetoid 94.
Here, Barrett, take some of this stuff. Let's get out of this airlock.
My, you have got a load, haven't you? Here, I'll give you a hand.
Just set it down.
Give you a
Post it in a
hand.
door.
Sure.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, you'll get out of that space suit, and I'll give you some nice hot Venus coffee. Oh, this business
Yep,
of being a
Venus
space patrol
coffee.
agent must be tiring.
It is. I got to blast off again right away. But I will have some coffee.
See, that's
I don't know what you're doing to
equipment there, Juro.
Bud.
A special
You okay?
secret lock for the outer hatch to your cave.
Hope the lady's doing well. Hope everybody's doing
I
well.
never had a lock on the place at all. So you
Oh.
started coming and storing your space patrol
I don't
stuff
know
here.
what that
In fact,
means.
last time I went out, I nearly forgot the key.
Well, with all this secret
If only they had a
space
little
patrol
description
equipment
of
here, it's
like
got to be
in
locked
jokes
up.
and shit like that.
Suppose some
I'm
enemy
fine.
of the space
Okay.
patrol tried to steal it.
You say
That
so.
happened, of course.
I'll take your word for it.
With this new lock, you don't need any key. You just think of a certain
Hope
image
Burnsy's
and
been
have the door
okay.
open.
I do what? Think of an image?
Yes, an image that only you and I know.
That's too steep for old Frog Bear.
Not only that, but I got some special weapons I'm going to install on the rocks.
Yeah.
All around your cave. They work on the same principle.
Weapons? What in the
They've
name
been
of
good.
comets do I need weapons for?
Why, in case...
I'm sure he's doing. Oh no, I don't like
I'll
that.
install a
But
view scope outside. And if anybody lands on this planetoid, we think of this certain image and the controlled
I
weapons
hope nothing
fired
bad
at the
happened between you two.
Talk like you plan
If
to
it
stay
did,
here,
it
Joe.
did,
I
and
will.
that's
I'll
life.
get back from my next mission. But I'm going to install these weapons and the
I just
secret
hope
light
it
before I
hasn't.
blast off.
Oh, this image business.
My stream's been going good so far.
Suppose I forget what the image is.
Oh no, it just
point.
seemed like
That could be something you
like you
couldn't
were
forget.
like, he's
got it.
doing
Your face.
like, ooh,
Just think
Hope
of
it's
your
good.
own face. Think real hard.
nothing happened
and the
between
outer
you two.
door will open. I'll set up the image reactor right now and show you
But-
how it works.
But sometimes that I do feel like I look at text and I'm like, I'm interpreting too much out of
Another part
something.
of the planetoid belt.
When
sir.
it's just,
all we've seen in the
yeah, you
viewscope
know.
are those chunks of rock, hundreds of them.
Happy, look at the view scope to starboard.
Not really.
Station. It was hidden by that
He
planetoid.
must have seen us. He's
All
swerved
right.
toward Jupiter.
Hey, he's really kicked down the power.
Let's get him, Happy.
Nothing's happened between you two other than I haven't been to his stream a lot.
Crash into one of those
It's fine.
planetoids if he isn't careful.
Yeah, or we will. Hey, he's gonna. Wow, that was close. Did you see him veer away just in time?
Yes.
I'll say this for him: he's some pilot. Hey, where'd he go?
Change vector again. He's trying to keep a
But
planetoid
no,
between him and
days,
us.
guys, it's been going good. I've been having, you know, I've
Go
had
look at it.
107 followers for a bit,
He's on our tail.
which is nice. I've kept
Howdy,
followers,
cosmic torpedoes.
Yeah,
which
now
is
we'll have to use
great.
evasive action.
Brace yourself, Happy.
Looking to
That oughta
expand
throw
the
him off.
stream,
Wow, that was closer than ever. Vanek's nearly as quick as lightning.
stream
with
more
controls.
He is, Happy.
often.
Vanic's ship is equipped with an image reactor.
I don't know if I'm when I'm gonna be doing what you do now, which is stream all a long
We'll
fucking
return to
time.
Space Patrol in just a moment.
I never wanted to be a
gang,
mod
here's
for
big
anyone.
news,
He
big,
modded the
big,
entire
big
chat
news.
a few times.
Remember that
Got a
picture
little
of
weird.
Saturn?
I wasn't
Commander
needed.
Corey told Cadet
Been
Happy to
looking
look
here
at.
and there
Remember what
in
took
your
place
streams, but
after
haven't
Hap
been
looked at
so
it?
social
Hap
outside of
thought he
streams.
saw the planet
I get
Saturn in the
you.
sky.
No, it's okay,
Well,
Days.
gang, how would
And
you
I
like
get
to
you-
have some magic pictures
I get you
that
bored.
work just like that? Here's where you'll find them. Inside the new Rice Checks and Wheat Checks packages. The new
I
packages
definitely
with a
get
picture of
that,
Buzz
like-
Corey or Cadet Happy
But,
on the
like,
front.
I was
Now, there's
not
24
wanting
of
to
these
be a
magic
mod.
space pictures,
I did
and
it
they're all
for a
different.
friend
And you get one in
and stuff
every
like
new
that,
package
and
of checks.
I don't want to be
Saturn,
there.
Commander
I get
Corey,
that.
Cadet Happy, rocket ships. These and 20 other fascinating pictures appear
I just-
on the Magic Space Pictures.
I only modded
You'll
you
want
once
all
because I
24.
thought
Here's how
I
they work.
literally
You
was
stare
like,
at the mysterious
I don't know how to
picture.
thank you
What
so
is it?
much
Who
for
is it? You can't tell
how
for
amazing
sure.
you
Not
are.
till you look at the
I
sky
don't.
or on
I
the wall.
want you to know
That's
that
when
you're
the magic
awesome
goes to
and
work.
amazing,
Floating in space
and
is a
you
giant picture
that
looks
you
like a
even
real
being
rocket
here
or a real
is
planet.
beyond
Man,
helpful
oh,
for
man,
me.
It's lots of fun. So, gang,
Gives me a
hurry.
lot of
Get the new
confidence.
packages of Rice Checks and Wheat Checks.
All
with
right.
Buzz Corey or Cadet Happy on the
All
front.
right,
and
I will
Magic
see
Space
you
Pictures
when you are
inside.
awake. I will try to be at one of your streams. Just know that you're awesome and amazing.
And now back to Space Patrol and the
A normal
Magic Space
person
Pictures.
would probably be happy.
Space Patrol
Yeah, I
scientists have
mean,
developed a spaceship
everybody's
control
got their
device
own thing.
that reacts directly to the pilot's
I get it.
thought
You
commands.
you don't want.
Zero Vanek, a
You're
disloyal
not-
Space Patrol technician, has stolen
I've,
several of these image reactor
seen
units
some
and
shit.
hidden them
Oh,
in a
gotcha,
prospector's
gotcha.
cave, a small planetoid.
Yeah.
Clog Barrett
But
innocently
I just
believes
want you
he's
to know
assisting an honest
that
Space
you're
Patrol
awesome,
agent.
and there's
Buzz
no
and
other
Happy suddenly
fucking
came
way
upon
that
Vanek's
I
ship
know
with the planetoid belt
how to
gave
show
chase. But
people
Vanek, with his image
that they're
reactor
awesome.
control, executed a series of rapid maneuvers that enabled him to attack Buzz and Happy from the rear with cosmic torpedoes.
Oh, also,
Playing those torpedoes
just in
closer
case.
Every time he fires.
It's like he knows what we're going to do before we do it.
Stand by to fire rear torpedoes.
Standing by, sir.
We can't use automatic aim and fire
Jesus.
because these planetoids will confuse the selector. Fire when you get him in
Yeah,
your
Day
sights.
Size is awesome. If I can, I always give him a shout out. He's
Just as I
awesome.
fired.
He certainly
He's a
didn't
stand-up
get touched by
guy.
I'll try again.
He's.
Hap, you can hit
I
a big
want to
target
play
even
with
with a
him
small one.
more,
This time aim at one of those planetoids just when
but we
Vanek
gotta
passes
be
near
in
it.
the same.
Sir, what an
We
idea.
have to
Always
be
sit
in the
steady for a few
same
seconds. You may just leave
sleep
the target, but
schedule.
You'll have a chance to aim.
Vanek's moving
We may be in the
forward now, sir.
same, closest
Here
same
goes.
time zone, We're not in the same time sleep
Nice
schedule,
going,
that's
Hap.
for
At least I hit
sure.
the planetoid.
You got Vennick's ship with some of the planetoid fragments. He's in trouble. Good shooting, Hap.
It was just luck, sir.
We'll circle back and take him up. There's a chance he's
Yeah.
alive. I'll board his ship. Get
I
my
just
space while I
wanted
join
you to know,
airlines.
Board, that I get it. I know it's stressful, but I just wanted you to know that you're awesome and amazing, and that you come in here so much, and you make me feel
That
important.
Happy calling Commander Corey.
Go ahead, Happy.
Are you all right, sir?
You make me feel good.
No sign of him so far.
I know that it probably doesn't mean much to you, but it really does help out my
The way he handled his
confidence.
ship, he must have been giving himself private lessons.
It looks like he got away.
Got away? Where could he have gone?
You're an awesome
Probably
dude.
jumped out in a spacesuit right after his ship was hit.
He could be hundreds of DUs from here by now.
Coming back, Happy. Notify Space Patrol Jupiter to pick up this wreck. We'll search for Vanek.
Yeah. Pick up this wreck. I love the silence. That's the best part.
Barrett on planetoid 94. Vanek to Barrett.
Hello, you're old. There's nobody on Planetoid 94.
Okay.
I'm not there.
I will take your word
Yeah,
for
who'd you think it was?
it. Seems that everybody seems to enjoy it.
You've got to help me.
Everybody in the world seems to enjoy my personality of like live and let
What in the name
live,
of
love,
Bones are you doing out
enjoy other people's company.
I was attacked by space bandits. Even after my shipment is damaged. They don't know I got away. You got to find me and pick me up before they come back.
Space bandits? In the planetoid belt?
Yes. Where are you?
Near my ship. I'm heading for Planetoid 867.
I mean,
I'll pick
we
you
all
up.
know that you're amazing,
Here are
Board.
my coordinates as close to
I would love to see you stream though. I know that you're like, no, that's too much stress, and that's fine. I just think that you'd be more surprised than you think.
There. Let me help you open that helmet facepiece there. There you are, Joe.
Get back to the control, Strug. Let's get away from here quickly.
Sure.
Oh, thanks for picking me up.
Oh, that's all right. After all, it's the only neighborly thing to do. You all right, Joe?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Ah,
Now,
gotcha.
You better take me to Mars.
General voice chat. Gotcha.
I'm going to have to pick up another ship and some special supplies. Then I'll come back to Planetoid 94.
Well, I was going prospecting, but I guess the Space Patrol comes first.
I admire your attitude, Barrett. Drop me off at Lowell City, and then you can go prospecting. Remember one thing, though.
Yeah?
If anyone contacts you, remember you haven't seen me or my ship. Now get me to Mars as quickly as you can.
Played the entirety of Overgrowth over there, Subnautica, and Blasphemous. I mean, those are radical fucking games.
Wow, Juro really disappeared. I'll swear we've covered every cubic yard of space he could possibly be in.
We must have miscalculated, Happy. Happy, look at that planetoid.
Hey, there's a spaceship there.
I'll head for it. You turn up the viewscope sensitivity control.
Yes, sir. There's a man in a spacesuit near the ship, sir. See? Crawling up that hump of rock?
Judging by the type of ship, he may be a prospector. When we land, we'll get the man aboard ship and see what we can find out.
Oh, Overgrowth? You're not a big fan of Overgrowth or Blasphemous? Oh, I love the art style of Blasphemous. The art
How do you
in
do?
Blasphemous
As you
gets me
probably know, we're
good.
Space Patrolman. I'm Commander Corey.
It's a
I'm glad
the
to know you,
art
Commander.
itself
I'm
is just
I ask what you're doing.
so
This
good in
planetoid.
that game.
Oh,
To
Joe,
me,
prospecting. Well,
personally.
I detected a deposit of Illurium over there. Anything wrong in that?
Not a thing. Have you seen any other spaceships in this area recently?
No, I haven't. I don't have much company in the planetoid belt, you know.
You haven't seen anyone at all or picked up any signals from anyone?
No, Commander.
I see. Where do you live, Barrett?
On Planetoid 94. I've got me a cozy cave with my own air supply equipment.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks, Barrett.
That's
Won't keep you from
that's
working
weird.
longer, but
I
if
don't know
sight
why
any
you would
ships,
like
you'll
my
notify
art
Space
more.
Patrol Mars or Jupiter, will you?
Oh, you bet, Commander. It's been nice chatting with you.
I
hope you
mean,
find that
I personally like
Thanks.
the art of Overgrowth.
Close the inner hatch, Happy.
Yes, sir.
It's the art is great. That game will
Did you see
never
what I
be
saw?
out of beta.
Yes,
That
sir.
game will never be
Recent
completed.
Space Patrol issue,
It is a
signal
fucking
almost
pipe
worked
dream.
out.
Well, what would a prospector be doing with Space Patrol equipment?
He might have stolen it. Still, he seems to be an honest old fellow.
It's two
Let's
people's
blast off. We'll
passion,
check on
and
Barrett
it's
by
like,
space authority
that
both
needs to
Mars
be
and Jupiter space
20
authority.
people's
And if we find anything
passion.
suspicious, you can pay a surprise visit to planet.
It's very sad. I mean, it's got so many bugs because it's literally been in development for fucking
Commander. I made a thorough instrument check on the power and air control.
more than
Good.
10
I just got a report
years.
from Mars headquarters on
Like,
Barrett. He's got a clean record.
Jesus,
But early
that
this morning, his ship
game-
landed at Lowell City
That,
Spaceport.
it's
A man got out and then
sad.
Barrett
That
passed it off
game
again.
should have
But he told
already
us he
been
hadn't seen
completed
I'd like to know
in
who
the
that man was
early
that Barrett dropped off on
2010.
Mars. We're going to circle back
I've been
to
following-
94 and find the answer to that
Yeah.
question.
It had some blah moments because it's a blah story. The guy is not a writer. Yeah, like he's not a writer.
Howdy, Joe.
That's why you hire a writer to write your story and not
When did
just
you
do
get
it
back to
between
Mars?
two
A couple of
people.
hours ago.
Hey, that's a dandy new ship you got.
As a writer,
Barrett, what are you doing in
as
a
someone
spacesuit?
who has
Why,
been told,
had to
hey,
put
your
it on to
writing's
get
pretty
to
good,
the
it's
cave
not
from the
too
ship, you know
bad.
that.
But that's my
I
suit.
really like
The one
your
I was
art
wearing when you
and
picked
all
me
that
up in
other
space.
shit. Like, if my writing was
Same
bad,
size as mine.
I would appreciate
Oh,
someone
almost
to
forgot
tell
something.
me and
Space
then be
Patrol
like,
fellows
hey
landed on
man,
number
you
867
have a
and
subpar
asked me some
story.
questions. What? Oh, well, I didn't tell him anything. I said I hadn't seen anybody or any ships. You'd have been proud of me, Joe.
What did they want to know?
Oh,
You're a hero. You
So I
were
told
a
Prospect.
monster.
Then when I told him I hadn't seen anybody, they blasted off. Real nice fellows. Commander Corey was the one I talked to.
Corey? And he saw you in the spacesuit.
That's fine if it.
Sure, what's wrong with
You
that?
need to
wandering
sneak.
fool.
You killed
Oh,
everyone.
upset about here.
Get out of the way. Let me turn on the fuse scope.
Now, look, Gerald, this is my home. I don't like being pushed around even by my friends.
Get away and shut
Action. Yeet.
Look at that. A spaceship. And it's headed for a landing right near the cave. See what you've done?
Well, I haven't done anything.
I feel
don't know what
sad
you're
for
speeding up
Overgrowth
on.
because I know it
That's
can be
Commander
better
Corey.
if
You
it
let
just
him live,
added
you bungling old fool.
like
No, I
7
see. He's
people
your
to the
commander. You can
project.
explain
It's
how
not
to help me.
Hollow
Shut up.
Knight.
Just wait till Corey gets out of
Like
it.
Hollow Knight
I'll fix him.
is a passion
I'll
project
blast him
between
off that
two people,
planetoid.
but the thing is that it's an actual
What are you
passion
talking
project.
Those weapons.
Overgrowth
Big
feels
cover
like
cave entrance from every angle.
we didn't know what the fuck we were doing,
Space patrolman.
so we
Very
just
fast,
kind of
man.
put all our shit together.
Get your hands off of me.
You're not going to harm the commander. I won't let you.
And we're doing this on the weekends. Yeah, Hollow Knight needs more crew.
After I get
And
Corey, I'll finish with
the
you.
guy who's making
And
his
don't
own
try anything
game,
else that will carry your-
Frankie Freak Show.
Have your ray gun
God
ready,
damn
Hap?
it,
I'll see
I
if can
keep
go
forgetting
for
his
the airlock.
goddamn name.
Yes, sir.
I think it's Frankie Freak Show.
Where did that come from? Someone's firing
It's on
at
my
us.
channel.
Hey, that one came from the other direction. Quickly, run for the cave. They're getting closer. One chunk of rock nearly hit me. The airlock won't open. Whoever's controlling those weapons can keep on firing till they get us. We've no protection out here. We're trapped. Hap, there's an image reactor unit here.
But
Then Jurovanic's inside.
he has been making a game for 2 years.
What image would unlock this hatch?
And he keeps doing it every single night. He keeps drawing and writing every single night. Even if he isn't streaming. That's a fucking passion project. Not, oh man, I'm doing it over the weekend or something like that. Or like, I'll do it when I do it. It's like, that doesn't seem like a passion project. My thing is a passion project because it's like, I'm trying to defend myself now. I don't need to defend myself.
Get in quickly. Close it behind you. Hurry.
Because as you can clearly tell, I have been practicing my art, and I've been slowly getting better. Yeah.
They were right in the line of fire when I...
Corey, that's right, Vanek. Drop that ray gun.
Stand back, Corey. Hey, nice going, Commander.
Vanek, you don't seem to do so well when you have to depend on your own reactions. All right, get up.
Commander, you made it.
Yes, Barrett, thanks to you.
I tried to stop him from firing at you.
Thanks, Barrett. We'll take care of you from now on, Vanek. Get up.
Okay. Okay. How did you get into the cave, Corey?
Barrett spacer phoned us the right image to use.
You worked the image reactor after seeing Barrett only once?
That's right, Vanek. I wouldn't expect you to know this, but a person can get in most anywhere with an honest face.
That's my commander.
An action preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure in just a moment. But first,
Commander, look at how fast that boy is running.
Hap, that's the fastest running I ever saw.
that boy's running to the grocery store, Commander. He just heard the big news.
You mean the big news? Rice checks and wheat checks now have a brand new package with a big picture of the commander and me on the front?
Yes, sir. Plus the news that inside of each of these brand new packages, you now get a magic space picture.
Hope you'll follow that boy to the grocery store, gang. I'm mighty proud of those new packages of checks with my picture on the front. Hope you'll cut my picture out and paste it in your scrapbook.
And hey, gang, you can also get rice checks and wheat checks now with my picture on the front. You can cut out my picture, too, and hang it in your room or clubhouse. That sure would make me happy.
Don't forget, inside every one of those new packages, there's a magic space picture.
You stare at him, look in the sky, and wowee, you see a big rocket ship.
Hey, Buckwin.
Or a speeding jet car, or whatever the subject of your magic space picture happens to be. There's 24 of them all together, and they're all different.
And you get one in
Hope
every
you're doing
new package
well.
of checks. So start collecting the whole set of 24 magic space pictures today.
Just bring home the new packages of rice checks and wheat checks with Buzz Corey or Cadet Happy on the front and the magic space picture inside. And now, an action preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure. Buzz and Happy are in a magnetic tunnel car. A tunnel car in a mine shaft deep below the surface of the planet Venus. As they rise toward ground level, Happy prepares the weapons they hope will enable them to rescue Tonga from two criminals.
Oh, shit.
Hey, what was that?
Explosion. Dratcher has blown up the entrance to the tunnel.
We're sealed in.
Now brace yourself. Our tunnel car is going to crash right into the debris.
Hope you're doing well, Bug Queen.
Saturday for the exciting story, The Caverns of Venus. When wheat checks, rice checks, and good hot Ralston again bring you Space Patrol. Space Patrol, an original Mike
Thank you
Moser
for coming
production
in.
starring Ed Kemmer as Commander Corey.
You incredible
and Lynn
person.
Osborne as Cadet Happy was written by Lou Houston and directed by
I'm doing
Larry
great.
Robertson.
I just got a new character. You
Other
got a
players
new
were
character,
Norman Johnny
Bug
and Bela
Queen.
Kovach. Dick
How are you
Rubel
today?
speaking.
I'm great. I'm almost done with this.
Now, don't forget
rat.
to tune in next Saturday and every Saturday when
dirty,
wheat checks,
dirty rat.
rice checks, and good hot Ralston again present the new exciting Space Patrol. And be sure to see another exciting Space Patrol program on your local ABC TV station. Consult your newspaper for time and channel.
Hope you're
Mothers,
doing
an invitation from your
excellente.
grocer. See his
I
special
hope
peach
stream's been
coronation
going
salad
well. And
display. 1953's
you know,
most beautiful salad.
it's awesome
Canned
you got a new
cream peaches
character.
from California. Creamy cottage cheese served with rye crisp. Space Patrol came to you transcribed from Hollywood. This is ABC Radio Network. Wheat checks, rice checks, and good hot Ralston present Space Patrol. High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
Just need to
In today's
clean that up
adventure,
just a bit,
Buzz and
just a
Happy
little
are
bit
in a
of
magnetic
blur.
tunnel car. A tunnel car in a mine shaft deep below the surface of the planet Venus. As they rise toward ground level, Happy prepares the weapons they hope will enable them to rescue Tonga from two criminals.
2 ray guns each. That ought to be enough.
We'll have to be careful. We can't give them a chance to harm Tonga.
It'll be dark in an hour or so. Then we can sneak up on them. What was that?
An explosion. Dratcher has blown up the entrance to the tunnel.
Aw, that's so cool.
Going to crash.
Shit, yeah. New OC and whatnot.
We'll be back in just a moment with today's Space Patrol story, The Caverns of Venus.
I have not actually commissioned any artist to draw my OCs. Ever.
A cyclone? Just Johnny Jones rushing out the door to the grocery. Gang, he just heard there's a swell surprise inside of every new package of checks.
Man, oh Oh, man.
Uh-oh, Johnny's found the surprise.
A magic space picture. Wowee.
Wowee is right. Gang, with a magic space picture, you can have the time of your life. First, you stare at the mysterious picture. What is it? Who is it? It's hard to tell. But then you look up at the sky or at a wall, and suddenly...
Jumping Jupiter. I can see a flying saucer in the sky. Gosh, this picture really is magic.
Magic and how? Why, with magic space pictures, you can see all kinds of objects floating in space. Objects so big and clear, you'll think they're real. Flying saucer, rocket ship, planet Saturn, Buzz Corey, Cadet Happy. These are just a few of the magic space pictures. Altogether, there are 24, all different.
God damn. 24? Guys.
So start collecting the whole set
we
of
might,
24 magic space pictures
guys,
today.
I'm not trying to say anything, but we might have to get some rice
Buzz
checks.
Corey or Cadet Happy on the outside and the magic space picture on the inside. And now, today's Space Patrol adventure, The Caverns of Venus. Buzz Corey and Cadet Happy, aboard their space battle cruiser pt4, are en route to the planet Mars to see Tonga, who's been in the Mars capital, Lowell City, for several weeks. Under orders from Major Robertson, she's been investigating repeated disappearances of critical materials from government and private manufacturing plants. At this moment, the commander is briefing Happy on their procedure for contacting Tonga.
Tonga's code message didn't give us much information, Happy. However, she seems to have uncovered a clue on how the robberies are being committed.
Where do we meet her, Commander?
There's a small science library on a side street in Lowell City. It's used by engineers and other technical workers. At 1700 hours Universal Star Time, Tonga will be in the number 4 microfilm projection room.
Well, sounds like a nice, quiet place. I'm really anxious to hear what Tonga's found.
We'll know in an hour or so, Happy. Contact Lowell City Space Control for landing procedure.
Right, sir. Cadet Happy aboard Terra 5, calling Space Control, Lowell City, Mars.
Fuck you,
Cadet
Happy. Suck big old donk dick. Personally, I think I fucking hate Happy.
Yeah, Doctor. This is her apartment.
Try the door.
It's locked.
Yeah. This electronic key will open it. We'll have to work fast. She may come back any minute. Close the door. Okay, Wharton, get busy. Look through the desk.
All right, board. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate everybody that's been here so far. You guys are awesome. Don't think you have to stay. If you need to sleep, go sleep. If you need to lurk, go lurk. Thank you for being awesome, man.
Some women are. Maybe she's just ambitious. Wants to advance.
Well, she's too ambitious to suit me. Here. Look at this.
What is it?
Notes on various employees of the plant. Just listen to this. Hastings frequently
Lurk away. Lurk away.
Drives extensive
Maybe she's got a crush on Hastings. Anyway, let her watch him. Hastings isn't one of our men.
And here's a sketch of the shipping room and a schedule of the departure time.
Well, there still isn't much to worry about. She can't find out how we operate.
Maybe not. But I will have to watch her from now on. Come on, let's get out of here.
All right.
Hey, wait a minute. Look at this.
That's just a pill.
Yeah? Look at it closely.
One of your Mesodream pills.
That's right.
We better take it before she has it analyzed.
How do we know this is the only one she has? If she finds out there is chemical in these tablets which will give a person a partial lapse of memory.
You know how we smuggle things out of the factory?
We can't take any more chances. Find her, trail her. And the first chance we get, we'll fix her so she won't cause any trouble.
Yeah. Here's projection room 4, Doctor. The microfilm projector's running.
Yeah, I hear it. She must have the lights off if she's running the machine.
I know where the switch is.
Good. Open the door and turn the lights on quickly.
Come in, come... Oh, I'm sorry. This room is unused.
Yeah, we know. Shut the door, Wharton. I'll turn off this projector.
What's the meaning of this? Get out of here right away or call the attendant.
The attendant is locked in the cloakroom. There's no one else in the library.
I don't know who you are, but I've seen this other man at the factory. I'll report him to the superintendent.
You won't report anything to anybody. You've done your last bit of spying.
What are you talking about?
What are you holding behind your back? Come on. Let's have a look.
Here, hold it.
Let go of me.
It's an envelope. It's addressed to Commander Corey of the Space Patrol.
What's in it, Thatcher?
A copy of the papers we found in her apartment. In the security department, chemist's report on the anti-radiation pills. He's listed 2 grains of amnesidrin among the ingredients. His comment is enough to cause temporary and partial lapse of memory for a period of 1 hour.
Oh, lucky we followed her here.
Come on. We'll take her out to the back door to our surf car.
Why not finish it off here?
Not a bad idea. There's nobody in the building.
Take your hands off me.
There's no use struggling, sister.
All right, let's go, O'Hara. It's Corey. Get him. If he's laid on Morton, I'll get him with this chair.
Commander, look out!
It's out cold. Now let's finish them both.
No. Corey may have somebody outside. Get those papers and let's get out of here through the back door.
Right.
Commander.
No, we've got to stop them.
Commander, somebody locked the attendant in. Tonga, what's happened?
2 men knocked the commander out. They ran out the rear door.
Are you all right, Commander?
Yes.
They took the evidence I had for you.
We'll get more. Meanwhile, we know who we're after. Let's get to Lowell City headquarters and send out an alarm. We'll put guards at the spaceport. And this fellow Wharton worked at the electronics plant, huh?
That's right, Commander. Dratcher I'd never seen before. Oh, it's the intercom.
I'll get it. Colonel Carter's office. Commander Corey here. Oh, I'll take the message. I see. Well, good work, Major. Thanks. That was Major Blake. He's making a complete check of the electronics plant. The employees you mentioned will be brought in for questioning.
I'm afraid that would do much good, Commander.
Oh, yes, the amnesidrin. Well, as Dr. Ryan explained it to me, the amnesidrin doesn't interfere with a person's ability to carry out routine tasks. If he's told to do some apparently harmless act, he'll do it. But an hour or so later, he'll have forgotten it.
Well, then it's no wonder Dratcher and Wharton's gang could get away with thousands of credits worth of equipment and materials. They had perfectly honest people doing their dirty work.
Why did you suspect the pills in the first place, Tonga?
Well, it took a lot of little incidents before I really got to wondering. Once I misplaced a test meter. One of the girls said I put it on a bench.
Mm-hmm.
I was certain I hadn't. But there it was. I had no recollection of putting it there. Later, I noticed other people forgetting things. All of a sudden, it occurred to me that in every case, we'd been given an anti-radiation tablet.
Commander,
Oh, yes, Happy.
the duty officer just got a report from the captain of the spaceport guards.
About Dratcher and Wharton?
Well, no, sir, at least not directly. But they've traced some stolen equipment to a small robot cargo ship at the port.
Have the guards removed the equipment?
No, sir, they're standing by for orders.
Oh, that's a break. Now maybe we can find out how Dratcher and Wharton dispose of these stolen supplies.
How, Commander?
They're going to put a miniature spaceophone tracer transmitter in that ship. By keeping spaceophone fixes on it, you'll know where it is from the minute it blasts off till it lands. Come on, Happy, let's get to the spaceport.
Yes.
There's no one around the ship, sir.
Okay, Hap, let's get aboard quickly.
It's dark enough at this part of the field.
Don't flash your atomic light, Happy. One of Dratcher's gang may be watching. Got the transmitter?
Right here, sir.
Come on.
Maybe they won't take a chance of blasting off this robot ship, Commander.
I think they will. I want to get this evidence out of the way. Open the hatch, Happy. Now, wait till I close the hatch before you turn on your atomic light.
Yes, sir. Where'll we put the tracer transmitter, sir?
Up in the control compartment. We'll conceal it just in case someone comes aboard before blast off.
They must not be planning to blast off right away. Space Control Tower hasn't been notified.
Let's take a look at this cargo section, Happy. I'd like to see what's in here so we can identify it later.
All right, Commander.
Shine your light around.
Wow. This hold is really loaded.
Look at this stuff. There's a fortune and equipment in here.
And stolen by people who didn't even realize what they were doing.
Whoever loaded this robot ship knew what they were doing all right.
Hey, how did that passageway door close?
Slam. Open it, Happy, and prop it open until we finish inspecting this hold.
It's stuck.
Here, I'll give you a hand. That's locked.
Somebody slammed it on us. I didn't hear anybody out there.
We have tripped an automatic mechanism. Electronic beam.
Well, how are we going to get out?
Hey, Commander, hang on. The ship's blasting off.
So we'll find out where the ship's going sooner than we expected. You're lucky we got that tracer transmitter.
Yeah.
You can send a distress signal. Turn it on, Happy.
Sir, I haven't got the transmitter.
What?
I left it in the forward compartment, and it isn't even turned on.
We'll return to Space Patrol in just a moment. How does he do it, gang? He sees flying saucers in the sky. He sees a robot man on the wall. He sees the planet Saturn floating in the clouds.
You bet I do. And sometimes, up there in space, I see a rocket ship or a speeding jet car.
Gang, how does he do it? What magic power does this boy have?
No magic power to it. Magic space pictures. That's my secret.
Yes, sir, gang. That's the secret. Magic space pictures. And with these wonderful pictures, you can see flying saucers and robot men in the sky, too. You can even see pictures of Tonga in the sky and Meg Robertson and Carol. Pictures so big and clear, they practically look real.
It's fun, gang, and it's easy. You just stare at the magic space picture. Look up into the sky and zowie! The magic goes to work. There in the sky, you see the magic space picture, real big and real clear.
There are 24 different magic space pictures, and you get one inside of every new package of checks. So start collecting these wonderful magic space pictures now.
Swap them with your pals. Be the first one in your gang to have the whole set of 24.
Just get the new packages of rice checks and wheat checks with Buzz Corey and Cadet Happy on the outside and the amazing magic space picture on the inside. And now, back to our Space Patrol adventure, the Caverns of Venus. Buzz and Happy entered a robot spaceship at a Lowell City spaceport on the planet Mars to install a tracer spaceophone transmitter. In this way, Buzz hoped to learn the destination of the ship being used by a gang of thieves to transport stolen equipment. But Happy left the transmitter outside a cargo hold. While they were inspecting the stolen loot, the door slammed shut, locking them in the hold. Then the robot ship blasted off, leaving the unwilling passengers with no way to summon help. For hours now, Buzz and Happy have been trying vainly to force open the heavy metal door.
Happy, notice the deceleration?
Yes, sir. Hey, we're going to land. It's about time. We must be nearly to Pluto.
It hasn't been as long as it seems, Happy.
I had a bad break, my leaving the transmitter outside the hold. I've gotten us into a fine mess.
Oh, it wasn't your fault the door slammed shut.
But, sir, nobody knows where we are. We don't even know.
Well, we know this much. When that door opens, we're going to be in for a nice battle with whoever's going to unload this stuff.
Commander, I just thought of something. What if we land on a moon without air? The men will be wearing spacesuits and we'll be finished.
But if there is an atmosphere, we stand a fighting chance. Get your ray gun ready, Hap. The ship's landing.
Commander, aren't they going to open that door? We've been sitting here for an hour.
Maybe they just wanted to get the ship off Mars.
Yeah, and just leave it sit here on, well, wherever we are.
It's not a very cheerful thought, but it's a possibility.
Sir, we can't stand this much longer. The oxygen must be just about all gone as it is. I'm getting kind of sleepy.
I'll try to stay awake, Hap. When that door opens, we've got to be ready to give a good account of ourselves.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best. I'm awful sleepy, but I don't...
Happy. Happy, wake up. Hap, don't go to...
Now, isn't that touching? Both of them sound asleep.
Their ray guns in their hands. It's lucky I forced the sleeping gas under the door.
Now, what are we doing them?
We'll take them to the stone house and lock them out. When they wake, we'll find out how much the Space Patrol knows about us.
Then what?
We'll wait to see if this robot ship has been trailed. If not, we'll know we're safe here on Venus.
Well, if the ship were being followed, whoever it was would be here by now.
Let's play it safe. For cut, I want to produce Corey alive. I'll carry Corey. You take the cadet.
Okay, gotcha. That's heavier than he looked.
Corey's no lightweight either. All right, let's get going. What was that?
I guess I kicked one of their lights rolled over there somewhere in the dark.
Take it easy going down that ladder. Come on. Come on, Corey, wake up.
You too, Cadet. You've had a nice long nap. Snap out of it.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Leave him alone.
So Corey's awake. Now we can talk.
Dratcher and Wharton.
That's right. Our meeting in the library on Mars was somewhat brief, but I see you managed to catch our names.
Too bad that girl spy of yours isn't along, Corey. This would make a nice reunion.
She's back in Lowell City getting information on you guys that'll fix your rockets for good.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Now tell us, what information does she have? Come on, let's have it.
Corey, you and the cadet better speak up. You're a long way from help.
Where are we?
You're on Venus. A very rugged, remote part of Venus.
That tells us a lot.
Well, it doesn't matter. But since you're so curious, do you know the Gorbeton Mountain region?
Yes?
You're right in the heart of that range, near the old tungsten mine.
This is your chief hideout, I suppose.
Now, it's more than that. This rock house is only a part of our merchandising venture.
Yeah, quite a bit of it is underground. We got thousands upon thousands of credits worth of equipment stored away in the lower levels of the mine shaft.
And enough food and water to last us for years, along with a supply of weapons.
All set to stand a siege, huh?
It's necessary. However, I don't think that situation will arise. You see, Wharton and I are the only ones who know you're here.
How did you get off Mars? You weren't in the robot ship, were you?
No. We managed to get a ship belonging to a member of my organization. We control the robot ship from there.
One of our men saw you get aboard and space-phoned us the information.
Good.
Now that we've been so free with our information, suppose you tell us...
Listen,
What?
thought I heard a spaceship.
I don't hear anything.
Guess I'm getting jumpy.
Yeah. All right, Corey. Just what information does the Space Patrol have about Wharton and me?
You're wasting your time, Dratcher.
I have plenty of time. Sorry I can't say the same for you. Perhaps a few hours or days without food and water will loosen your tongue. Come on, Wharton. Let's leave our guests alone for a while. Lock the door as we leave.
Gee, sir, I'm sure hungry.
Try not to think about it, Happy.
Yes, sir. I wish there was some way to break out of this place. The walls are a foot thick.
If I could be sure where Dratcher and Wharton are, we might try the window.
We better do it before we get too weak.
Fluoride glass won't break.
We could pry the lock loose, but there's nothing to pry with. I've looked. There's not even anything under the bed, if you can call that hunk of junk a bed.
The bed. That's it.
Huh? Well, how can we pry it with a bed?
It's got a steel frame, Happy. If we can work the bolts loose, we can use one side of the frame as a crowbar.
That's great, Commander.
Let's get to work. It's going to be a tight squeeze getting through the window, but as soon as you hit the ground, head for Dratcher's spaceship.
Right, sir. Well, at least we've got one break. Hey, these bolts are loose.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like we won't have any trouble with it.
All right. I think
Corey may
she's
not be
almost
ready
done.
to talk yet,
I
but
just
I'll
need
bet
to
that
clean up
cadet's
that.
getting mighty hungry.
What you ought to do is
It's
separate
annoying
them.
me, and then she'll
Probably
be
work on the cadet if the commander wasn't there to bolster his
finally.
courage.
We may have something,
Finally,
Wharton.
fucking almost
It's worth a try.
done.
We'll go to the stone house, take the cadet out to our shack.
I got you. Look, they're out. They're running for your ship.
Quick, head them off.
Just a slow.
Hurry, Happy. Into the ship.
They're cutting us off. They've got ray guns, too, sir.
Head the other way toward the mountain.
Yes, sir.
We'll hide till it's dark.
Let him go. Why waste our breath running? What are we going to do out there in the mountains? There's no food or water.
Yeah, you're right, Dratcher. They'll come crawling back in a few hours.
Well, if they don't, we just saved ourselves a nasty job.
We've got to keep watching those spaceships off.
Yeah, we'll take turns. Wharton, just keep walking and don't turn your head.
What's the matter?
You did hear a spaceship after all. That poor girl has come here.
What?
She's hiding around the corner of the shack.
She armed?
Yeah, ray gun. Pretend we're going to walk right past the shack. Okay. So, why should we take 10,000 credits now when we can get twice that much by waiting a few weeks?
Oh, yeah, Dratcher. But on the other hand, we could use a little ready cash.
Well, I'm not saying we can, but... Oh, take the ray gun, miss.
go of me.
We said drop it. Hold still and you won't get hurt.
You made a very bad mistake by coming here, Tonga.
What have you done with Commander Corey and Happy?
They aren't around right now. But I think they'll be back before long. When they get a look at our new
I guess they aren't coming after us.
No. We'll wait till dark, then try to surprise them. Let's rest a minute.
They're standing down there by the shack. I can... Hey, Commander, looks like there's somebody with them. Smoking rockets, Commander. It's Tonga. How did she get here? You just pop out of the ground?
Wharton did hear a spaceship after all. She must have landed on the other side of the mountain.
We can't leave Tonga with those two rats. What'll we do now?
Wait a minute. Dratcher said there were food and weapons down in the mine shafts.
Hey, that's right.
There must be an opening up there. A few hundred yards. Come on.
Hey, we're in luck. A tunnel car. But it looks like there's no power.
It's a magnetic car with a self-contained power unit. You can zip down the shaft and come back with food and ray guns. Get in, Hap.
Hey, this thing's just like a miniature spaceship.
Only much simpler to operate. Shut the door and shove off. Here we go.
Just...
I locked the controls of the robot ship and my space cruiser, Tonga, in case Corey and the cadet tried to pull a fast one.
tassels.
They'll find a way to
know
get...
the little
Yeah?
tassels.
Well, I found something, too, in the robot ship. This miniature spaceophone transmitter. So that's how you traced us here.
Not entirely. When the commander and Happy didn't come back from the Lowell City spaceport, I blasted off on the trajectory that Space Control said the robot ship was on. I didn't hear the tracer signal until the robot ship had landed.
What? Wharton must have kicked it on when he dragged the cadet out of the ship.
Dratcher, we got a problem.
Wharton, I told you to go over the mountains and smash the controls of Tonga's ship so Corey can blast off.
He's not going over the mountain. He's going under. Corey could have gone down in the mine.
What?
I'd have taken the tunnel car. They'll be back up here in a few minutes with weapons of their own.
We got to stop them.
How can we?
Get some cosmic detonators and close out the opening.
No, you can't do that.
I'll watch the girl. Hurry. Blast that tunnel light.
Two ray guns apiece. That ought to be enough.
We'll wait till dark and sneak up on them.
There's the entrance up ahead. What was that? Hey, Commander, look out, up ahead. Stop!
The tunnel's caved in. Brace yourself. We're going to crash.
Wow.
Are you all right, Happy?
I just bumped my head a little, but I'm okay.
They've blown up the tunnel entrance. There are tons of rock between it and the surface.
How are we going to get out?
Get out of the tunnel car, Happy. Bring your Atomo light. Hey, shine your light over there. Seems to be a small side passage this side of the cave-in.
That's funny. I didn't notice that passageway when we came in.
Let's have a look.
You can't leave them down there in that shaft. You can't.
And just how would you suggest we go about getting them out?
You'll pay for this.
Watch the girl.
No, you don't.
I'll fix both of you.
Oh, you will, huh?
Tie her off. We can't watch her all the time.
All right, Dratcher, Wharton.
Call him
up. Look out, Commander. Take care of Wharton, Happy.
Well, Wharton won't bother us for a while, Commander.
That's enough, Corey.
Get up. Got the guns, Happy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander and Happy. I thought they had you sealed in the mine.
Now, we found a passage leading to a small opening several hundred yards up the slope.
Another opening. I didn't know there was one.
The explosion must have opened up an old passageway in the mine.
Yeah, that just shows you, Dratcher. You don't know your own mine.
We'll be back in just a moment with a preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yes, sir, gang, there's 24 different Magic Space pictures. And Buzz Corey wants you to have all of them, just like real space patrollers do.
There's 3 of Buzz Corey, and they're all different.
There's 2 of Cadet Happy.
And 2 of Tonga.
There's a Magic Space picture of Buzz Corey's insignia.
And the Space Patrol badge.
There's a space liner pilot.
A picture of Major Robertson.
A jet car.
A flying saucer.
A rocket ship.
A planet Saturn.
A space pirate.
The Deadly Iron Fist.
And all kinds of other magic space pictures.
They work real easy, gang. First, you stare at the mysterious picture.
What is it? Who is it? You can't tell.
Then, you look up at the sky or at a wall.
And hocus pocus, the magic goes to work. You see a giant space picture floating in the sky.
And it's so big and clear, it almost looks like a real object or person. Fun, man oh man.
So, gang, start now. Collect all 24 of the magic space pictures. There's only one place to get them, and that's inside of every new package of checks. So look for the new packages of rice checks and wheat checks with Buzz Corey or Cadet Happy on the outside and the swell magic space picture on the inside. And now, a preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure.
Mouse.
Buzz and Happy are exploring a
mouse.
deserted city on the planet Saturn. As they enter a room filled with precious gems, a stealthy figure slinks to the door and aims a ray gun at them.
Look out, Commander. He's got a ray gun. He's firing.
Quick, Cap, run down that passage. Keep going. He's right behind us. It's dark in here. He won't be able to see us.
Done? Fuck yeah.
Uh-oh. Commander, it's a dead-end passage. We're trapped.
Be
So
sure to be
since
with us
she's done,
next
I will
Saturday
give
for the
myself a good
exciting
BRB,
story,
and I will
The
be right
Forgotten
back.
City, when wheat checks, rice checks, and good hot Ralston again bring you Space Patrol!
Boys and girls, this is your commander with a vital message. Answer the call of the helpless by giving like a real space patroller to the 1953 American Red Cross Fund.
Thank you so much, everybody. For
Space Patrol, an original Mike Moser production starring Ed Kemmer as Commander Corey and Glenn Osborne as Cadet Happy, was written by Lou Houston and directed by Larry Robertson. Other players were Nina Berra, Bela Kovac, Ken Mayer, and Stephen Robertson. Dick
My
Tufeld
shading
speaking.
has gotten way better.
Now, don't forget to tune in next Saturday and every
gotten
Saturday
way
when wheat checks, rice checks, and
Mike,
good hot Ralston again present the new exciting
just a bit,
Space
just a bit.
Patrol. Be sure to see another exciting Space Patrol story on your local ABC television station. Consult your local paper for time and channel. This transcribed program came to you from Hollywood. This is ABC Radio Network.
I'm gonna go check up on them. Let me BRB.
Wheat checks, rice checks, and good hot Ralston present
BRB on there.
Space Patrol! High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol. In today's transcribed adventure, Buzz and Happy are exploring a deserted city on the planet Saturn. As they enter a room filled with precious gems, a stealthy figure slinks to the door and aims a ray gun at them.
Look out, Commander. He's got a ray gun. He's firing.
Quick, Cap, run down that passage. Keep going, Cap. He's right behind us. It's dark in here. He won't be able to see us. Uh-oh. Commander, it's a dead-end passage. We're trapped.
We'll be back in just a moment with today's Space Patrol story, The Forgotten City. It's the cereal of the future, the real space cereal. The cereal that's different from any other cereal in the universe. The cereal you see on Commander Corey's own breakfast table. Delicious Rice Chex, the cereal with a flavor like no other flavor in all the universe. Delicious Rice Chex. Crisp shredded rice, spun in that modern bite-sized design for easy eating. Delicious Rice Chex, a real space cereal. Gang, those bite-sized biscuits have space inside so they can fill up with milk or cream. Try Rice Chex today. The only bite-sized rice cereal in the universe. Rice Chex. The only official Space Patrol rice cereal, Rice Chex. The super cereal that helps to supercharge you. Rice Chex. At your grocer's in the brand new red and white checkerboard package with Buzz Corey or Cadet Happy on the outside and the magic space picture on the inside. Rice Chex. Rice Chex. And now, today's Space Patrol adventure, The Forgotten City. Buzz and Happy are flying low over the Cinder Mountains on the planet Saturn, searching for a trace of a meteorology specialist believed to have crashed in his atmosphere ship in the rugged region. So far, their spaceophone receiver has failed to pick up a signal from the automatic transmitter carried by the scientist, Byron Stearns.
Professor Stern's transmitter must have finally conked out, Commander.
According to Space Control Saturn, we're very close to the point from which the signal came. Watch a viewscope, Hap. We may be able to spot the wreckage.
Must have been a pretty good crash to knock out that automatic transmitter.
Let's hope Stearns had time to get a spacesuit. His ship's hull was smashed. He couldn't survive very long in this part of Saturn.
Well, what was it he was trying to tell Space Control just before the emergency transmitter cut on?
There was a lot of interference, Happy. Almost like a jamming signal, according to Space Control. The operator thought Stearns was telling him about sighting another atmosphere ship making close passes at him.
Stunting or on a lab ship?
If we can prove stunting was responsible for whatever happened to Professor Stearns, some pilot will be grounded permanently.
If he saw Professor Stearns was in trouble, he probably got away from this area as fast as he could. We may not be able to trail him.
We'll see. If that was the case, the pilot was further negligent in not notifying Space Control that the lab ship was in trouble. They'll just keep searching. The last signal from the professor's emergency transmitter tells us that his ship was grounded.
I hope he didn't end up in one of those narrow ravines.
There's a chance he might have landed on the other side of the mountain range. We'll round that peak and circle back.
Commander, am I having hallucinations?
What do you mean?
Well, I was sure we were 100 DUs from the nearest city, but isn't that an atmosphere shell way up there on that mountain?
It certainly is. And it's no hallucination. That's the dome of Rubeck.
Rubeck?
Yes, Rubeck, the forgotten city of Saturn.
Well, what's it doing out there in the Sindar range?
It was built centuries ago by one of Saturn's first space pioneers, a man named Lucian Rubeck. It's the last remaining privately owned city in the solar system.
It doesn't look very big by modern standards. Still, it's pretty impressive, stuck way up there in the mountains.
It's been deserted for nearly 100 years, Happy. Lucian Rubeck's descendants lived there for several generations, and they gradually drifted away to the largest cities on the planet.
The Forgotten City. I'd like to visit it sometime.
It's pretty interesting. I understand it may be reopened by the government as a museum or put to some other use. That is, if none of the surviving Rubeck family object.
Well, why should they object? They are using the place.
Technically, it's still their property. The government's legal staff has been trying to locate the Rubeck heirs, if any are still alive.
Space Control Saturn calling Commander Corey aboard Terra 5. Space Control Saturn calling Commander Corey.
Corey here, go ahead.
Commander, a Space Patrol ship has located Professor Stearns.
Is he all right?
Oh, yes, sir. He was wearing a spacesuit and wandering around in the Vulcan range, dazed and shaken.
The Vulcan range? That's 100 DUs from the Sindar region.
Yes, sir. The automatic transmitter could have been out of adjustment.
I'm glad he's been found. Did he say how he crashed?
He wasn't able to give much information, Commander, and we haven't found the wreckage of his ship.
Where is he now?
He's being brought to Saturn City Hospital. He's under the care of a space surgeon in the patrol ship.
Withdraw all patrols except a squadron in the Vulcan range. They'll proceed with the search till Stearns' ship is found.
Yes, Commander.
Corey out.
Well, that's rather strange, isn't it, sir?
About Stearns showing up in the Vulcan range?
Yes, sir.
He was probably confused about his exact location. The important thing is he's safe.
Yeah, and very lucky. His best bet would have been to stay with the wrecked ship instead of wandering through the mountains.
We'll give Stearns a chance to recover from his ordeal before we question him. In the meantime, are you still curious about the Forgotten City?
Yes, sir.
Then get out our spacesuits. We'll land outside the dome and do a little investigating.
Here's the lock control switch. Hey, that doesn't look so ancient. It's Endurium. Just as shiny as if it had been installed yesterday. I hope the power's still on. We'll know in a minute. I'll open the switch housing. Let's see. Where's the inside control? Oh, here we are. Well, so far, so good. Now let's try the interlock and go into Rubeck City. Once you get inside the dome, this city really looks big. 100 years ago, Rubeck City was one of the most important settlements on Saturn, Happy. Yeah, and now it's completely deserted. Hap, check your atmosphere indicator. Yes, sir. Say, that's funny. According to the indicator, the city's air is fit to breathe after 100 years. And then we can open the faceplates of our helmets.
Say, the air is really fresh. How do you account for that, Commander?
Well, there are two explanations. The dome is so well constructed that none of the poisonous Saturn air has leaked in, Or else the atmosphere washing plant is still in operation.
After 100 years?
Well, it wouldn't have to work very often. Everything inside the city's shell to use up the air.
Yeah, that's right. Smoking rockets, this is some city. Look at the tower up there.
Rubeck Tower. Lucian Rubeck designed it himself. He had his headquarters on the top floor.
And now Rubeck is a ghost city, completely deserted.
Makes you realize how impermanent human beings are. Uh-oh.
What is it, sir? What'd you find?
A small bottle lying on the sidewalk.
Oh, probably thrown there by one of the last people to leave Rubeck.
It's a medicine bottle. Space sickness formula CH-12.
And whoever threw it there hasn't been troubled with space sickness for 100 years.
I'm not so sure. This is a new formula, Happy. Hasn't been on the market more than 6 months.
What?
Keep your eyes open, Hap. Evidently, Rubeck City isn't as deserted as we thought.
Come in.
Orlana. There are visitors in the city.
I know, Shefka. I've been watching them from the tower room. They're space patrolmen.
What are they doing here? We got to get rid of them.
Don't get excited, Shefka. By their casual attitude, they must think the city's deserted.
But no one ever comes here. They must know something.
If they suspected what we're using the city for, they'd have brought more men with them. Let them snoop around. It isn't likely they'll come up here.
But suppose Graken comes back while they're here.
I've contacted Graken by spaceophone. He'll keep away from the city until the space patrolmen leave.
Did he get rid of the lab ship pilot?
Yes. Turn him loose in the Vulcan Mountains.
Just working
Pilot's
on
already been
some
kicked
stuff.
up.
Suppose he tells them he was shut down near Rubeck.
Oh, he's in a very dazed, confused condition. Graken saw him. Space Patrol will assume the pilot was mistaken.
And then I gotta change the
Trace
size.
the wreckage of his ship.
But
yes,
there
and
we
I
go.
destroyed the
See?
automatic transmitter.
Then there's nothing to
now
worry
you've
about.
seen
But
the
Orlana,
full
these
fucking
space
process.
patrolmen in the
I
cities.
know why they're here. The government's getting ready to take over Rubeck.
We'll have to leave before they find the stolen jewels and space credits we hidden here.
They won't search the city when they find out I'm the great-great-granddaughter of Lucian Rubeck.
What? You are a descendant of Lucian Rubeck?
No, of course not. But I can convince the government I am. I'm having special documents forged in Saturn City right now. I'll be able to convince the most skeptical attorney that I'm really the only living legal heir to Rubeck City.
I hope so. But I still don't like the idea of those space patrolmen snooping around.
Let them snoop. And don't interfere.
Just...
Hey, this is some building, Commander.
Yes, Happy. Rubeck spent a fortune on this one building alone.
Here's the elevator, sir. Shall we go up to the tower? We could get a real good look at the city from there.
Just a minute, Happy. Look at the carvings on this door. I'll bet anything Lucian Rubeck had this imported from the planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
The looks of it, the door was taken from an ancient Oriental temple.
From a deserted city on Earth to a deserted city on Saturn.
It's a massive handle. You don't see metalwork of this kind anymore, Happy. I wonder where this door leads.
All right.
Commander,
There
the light on.
How we doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Hi. Hi. Oh, stop. Stop. You guys. This window, the perfect place to take... Whoops, where am I? Living my best life somewhere else? Insert your ex's name here?
On in there.
Jesus,
Flashed on
nobody
automatic when I opened
cares.
the door. Let's have a look. We'll go up to the tower later.
Yes, sir. Say, this must have been Lucian Rubeck's treasure room.
It's amazing. Look at those gold and silver goblets, old-fashioned candlesticks.
And look, an ancient platinum electric lampstand.
I thought Rubeck's descendants had cleaned out everything of value from the city, but apparently I was wrong.
Imagine all this stuff sitting here for hundreds of years and with no lock on the door.
Hold on a minute, Happy. This object isn't 100 years old.
Why, it's a model spaceship, studded with jewels.
Yes, and a very recent model, too.
Look at it. Diamonds and rubies.
Happy, listen. I heard a sound at the door.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's out there.
Look out, Commander. There's a man with a ray gun.
Hold your fire. We're space patrolmen.
That's why I am shooting.
Quick, Happy, down this passage.
You aren't going to escape that way.
Keep going, Happy's right behind us. Yes, sir. It's dark in here. He won't be able to see us.
Commander, it's a dead-end passage. We're trapped.
That's right. You're trapped. And I'm going to wait right here and pick you off, one at a time.
We'll return to Space Patrol in just a moment. Hi, gang. Captain Dick Tupel speaking from the planet Earth. Doing a man on the street broadcast this morning. And to see what some of these kids here on Earth think about the 3 official Space Patrol breakfast cereals. Now, here's a sharp-looking lad. Say there, what'd you say the very first time you tried bite-sized wheat checks?
I said, mmm.
And here's another fine-looking chap. Son, what did you say the very first time you tried bite-sized rice checks?
I said.
And here's still another youngster. Tell me, what's your opinion of Instant Ralston, a hot super cereal made of rich whole wheat?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Try 'em yourself, gang. You'll say the very same thing.
Mm-hmm. Man, oh man, oh man.
Yes, get 'em today, boys and girls. Rice checks, wheat checks, good hot Ralston.
And remember, checks now have a brand new package with Buzz Corey or Cadet Happy on the outside and the magic space picture on the inside.
And now back to Space Patrol and the adventure of a forgotten city. Buzz and Happy were searching for an atmosphere ship crashed in the Cinder Mountains of Saturn near the deserted city of Rubeck. After learning from Space Control that the missing pilot has been found 100 DUs away, Buzz and Happy decided to visit the deserted city. They entered the atmosphere shell without any trouble, but unknown to the Space Patrolman, Rubeck is being used by a woman named Orlana as a hideout for stolen jewels. While Buzz and Happy were examining a treasure room in the base of a tower, they were fired upon by Orlana's henchman, Shefka. Now Shefka has them cornered in a darkened passage and is waiting to shoot them with his ray gun.
Happy. Yes, sir. He can't see us. Lie down flat on the floor and then make a scuffling noise with your boots. When he fires at the place he thinks you are, I'll rush him. Yes, sir.
Don't try to sneak up on me. I can hear every move you make. I warned you.
I'll take that ray gun. Have you got him, sir? No, stay down, Happy. He broke loose after him, Hap. Yes, sir. Well, there he goes through that door. He's locked that door on us. We're in a spot. It's opening, sir. After him, quickly. He's in the elevator, Commander. Come out of there. Oh, he's going up to the tower. He'll take the stairs. Come on, Happy.
You fool. You blundering fool.
But they were in a treasure room at the base of the tower.
What if they were? I could have explained everything that's there. I'm going to have a difficult time now after your idiotic interference.
I'm sorry, Orlana. I only did what I thought was best.
Attacking space patrolmen. They'd never have known anyone was in the city if you'd obeyed my orders.
What are we going to do now?
I'll have to face them and make an explanation. They're probably searching the tower now.
If you get me another gun, I could still fight them off.
No. Get in the next room and contact Braken. Tell him to come in whether the Space Patrol ship's outside the shell or not.
I thought that...
You've done all the thinking you're going to do. From now on, just do what I tell you. If I can explain our presence here, I can explain Braken.
My dear God.
The Space Patrol's skeptical.
That rabbit is so goddamn
He's a good man to
loud.
have around.
Yes. Braken can handle them.
If you keep your mouth shut, we won't need Braken. Now go on, make that spaceophone call.
Yes, Orlana.
I'll go out and look for our...
This is the top floor of the tower, sir.
Yeah. Now be careful, Happy. We'll search every room.
Wait till I get my hands on that character.
Hap, hold it. There's someone on the other side of that door.
Oh, there you are. I was hoping I'd find you.
We're looking for someone, too.
Oh, you mean Shefka, my assistant. He told me what happened. I'm terribly sorry.
Where is he? I want to talk to him.
Well, please step in here. He'll be right out.
Thanks. Come on, Happy.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Corey of the Space Patrol.
And I'm Orlana Rubeck.
Rubeck? Then you're related to the Lucian Rubeck who built this city.
Yes, that's right. He was my great-great-grandfather.
I was under the impression that the city was deserted.
Well, I came here a few months ago with a couple of servants. Shefka, the man who fired at you, has been with the family for years.
Does he always treat visitors so cordially?
Oh, really, I'm awfully sorry about that. Shefka has a great sense of loyalty. He thinks his chief duty is to protect me.
So why do you live here in this deserted city?
Well, I'm not surprised that you're curious, but the explanation's very simple. I'm writing a book about my family.
And you like to work in solitude, huh?
Yes, it's a great inspiration to work right here in Rubeck City, where so much of Saturn's history was made. And, too, there are many ancient records and family documents right at hand.
I see. I suppose that you can prove that you're a member of the Rubeck family.
Oh, naturally. I can refer you to some influential people in Saturn City.
Fine. Now, would you bring your servant out here, please?
Well, yes. I'll be only a moment.
Well, sir? What do you think?
I don't know. I guess writing a book is as good an explanation for being here as any. As a matter of fact, a book about the Rubeks would no doubt be very popular. But we'll see.
Hey, Commander, look at this plastic folder. It was on the desk.
Let me see.
Looks like a official identification folder.
Happy, this is Byron Stern's ID folder.
What? The lab ship pilot?
Yes. He was found in the Vulcan Mountains. His identification folder is here in Rubeck City.
Wow. How could his...
She's coming back. Act as though nothing happened.
Here he is, Commander. This is Shefka.
Commander Corey, please accept my apology. I was greatly in the wrong. I acted from a mistaken sense of duty.
If you thought we were intruders, there'd be some excuse, but have you forgotten that you seemed to accept the fact that we were space patrolmen at the time?
Well, I acted on impulse, Commander. Again, I am sorry.
All right, Shefka. Miss Rubeck.
Yes, Commander.
I was just telling Cadet Happy that a book on the Rubeck family ought to be very popular.
Well, I hope so, Commander.
I'd like to look over the first few chapters of your manuscript.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm merely in the note-gathering stage right now. There's really nothing down in manuscript form that anyone could read but myself.
I see. Then would you show me around the tower? I imagine you must have a lot of family curios.
Well, is this an official search, Commander?
No, I don't have a warrant, but if you object to an informal tour...
Oh, no, not at all. Shefka and I'll be delighted to show you around.
Judging by a few items Happy and I saw down below, this ought to be very interesting.
But I think you've seen just about every room in the tower, Commander.
How about that room over there?
Oh, that's just a closet for cleaning supplies.
Would you mind opening it?
Well, really, Commander,
Or I could come back with a warrant and a squad of patrolmen.
Very well, if you insist. But there's really nothing in there. Unlock it, Shefka.
But Orlana...
Open it, Shefka.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Well, some real old family heirlooms. Stacks of space credits.
And brand new.
All that money in a closet for cleaning supplies?
I suppose it is rather odd. But then here in this deserted city, one place is as good as another.
I'd like to ask you something, Miss Rubeck. How do you happen to have an identification holder belonging to a space patrol scientist named Byron Stearns?
Byron Stearns? I don't understand.
Stearns was reported in trouble in this area, then was rescued in the Vulcan Mountain region. I'm waiting for an explanation, Miss Rubeck.
Grayson, get some.
Yes, Orlana.
Look out, Commander!
That takes care of the big one. Now for you, my smaller friend.
Take your big mitt off me.
Quit struggling or I'll break your arm.
Ow!
That's better.
I'll help you, Graken.
Get away, Shepka. I can handle them.
You got here just in time, Grayson.
What are they doing here?
They just wandered in. But they know about that lab ship pilot. They found his identification folder.
Then we'd better take care of them for good.
I don't want any slip-ups this time, Grayson.
You better let me take care of it. He fumbled the last one.
Don't listen to him, Orlana. I can fix them. Hold still, cadet.
Ow! Oh, my shoulder.
You'd better hold still. Grayson's capable of breaking you in two.
Yeah. And Shefka, too, if he doesn't keep his mouth shut.
That's enough of that, Grayson. I need both of you.
You see, you big Venus buffalo.
Shefka,
Stop that bickering. Watch those two space patrolmen.
It's Graken's fault we're in this mess. He left the lab ship's pilot's folder in your office.
That's enough of that, Shefka. If it hadn't been for your stupid behavior, these men would never have known we were here.
Well, what did he do, Orlana?
Doesn't matter. Just hold on to that cadet.
Hold still, cadet, or I'll fix you like I did the other fellow.
The other fellow is
Hey,
Commander
our
Corey,
joke.
the commander-in-chief of the Space Patrol.
Oh.
Hope you're doing well in
I
a
have
joke.
knocked out the great Commander Corey.
That's
Before I
just
do
fine,
anything
Grayson.
else.
I've got more work for you to do.
Yes.
You and Shefka get rid of the
Enter
commander's
joke
ship.
here.
Shefka, take the
I know
ship
you've
far
been
away from here
streaming a
and hide it
lot. I'm
securely.
real excited about
Grayson
you
will take my
streaming,
ship and
man.
bring Shefka back.
Very well.
I hope it's been
First,
going
we've got to
good.
dispose of Corey and the cadet.
I really do hope it's going well, man.
Quebec City searched by the Space Patrol. There's a room in the sub-basement of the tower. Seal them in there, Grayson. The room behind
Not a
the
problem.
stairs.
Yeah.
And make sure you seal the door up completely.
Doesn't cost me a
Anyone
thing,
to
and
suspect that there's even a room there.
You
it's
leave
a
it
good
to me,
thing to
Orlana.
do.
Shefka, you help Grayson take these two down to the sub-basement.
Yes, Orlana. All right, go ahead, Graken.
Orlana, what did Shefka do while I was gone? To bring the space patrolman here, huh?
You just follow my orders, Grayson. And Shefka, don't stand there with that smug look on your face. Both of you report to me when you're ready to hide the
Commander. Commander.
Yes, Happy.
We've got to do something quick.
Where are we?
In a room in the sub-basement of the tower. Orlana has one of her men sealing us up in here. Then they're going to get rid of our spaceship so nobody will come looking for it. That big bruiser is out there. See, you can see him through the window.
Is there anything in this room we can use as a weapon?
No, sir, I checked. All there is, there's some old books and filing cases. There's Draken grinning in here at us. He's getting ready to seal over the window.
He's a monster of a man.
He certainly is.
I hope
Carried
you've
me
been
down here
doing
under
well.
one arm.
It's been going
What are
pretty
we going
all
to do,
right.
sir?
I haven't really
get him
had
to open the door for a
too
moment.
much drive to
Whatever
do
we
it
do, we've gotta do it
recently,
quickly.
but
That's what
at
we
the
can
same
do,
time,
sir.
I feel
The door's locked and
unproductive
practically
if I'm
sealed.
not.
And
Yeah,
Draken
we've
and
all
Shep could get
been
rid of
there.
Purified.
I
Nobody
mean,
will ever even come
what
by
else are
looking
you
for
gonna
it.
fucking do? Is
Nothing
is
surface
my
level, I
answer?
think.
It's
What do you
like
think?
I've got my
Those two
own
like each
answer
other.
for doing it.
They both
It's
seem to go
like,
out of their way to make the other look stupid. And
I got
around.
nothing else to do.
They
Why not fucking do
Draken
it?
kept asking questions about what went on while he was away. I got the impression he wasn't very
Let's make
smart, but he's
sure that
awfully
she doesn't-
inquisitive.
She looks
suspicious, perhaps.
Yeah,
Let's see how
it's-
curious he really is.
It's
Let's
the
go to work on those
idea
books
of
and filing
like
cabinets,
I
Happy. You
totally
take the files,
get
act
the
as though
whole
you found
like
something about Draken.
you've
Point
been
at him,
working
pretend
so
you found some
hard and
information
stuff
about him.
like that. Don't
Mr.
overwork
Orlando
yourself,
had a
and it's
secret
like
file on her henchman
I
here at
do
Rubik.
get that.
Good idea. We can
But
arrange Draken's
I
curiosity.
also, want to get better. I want more followers. I want to get out there more.
Is he watching us, Happy?
And you can only
Sure
do
is.
that by
He
actually
stops
just,
submitting up the door and he's gawking into the
streaming.
window.
Point at him again and laugh. As though we had a great joke on him. It doesn't matter what you say. Point at the files, too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, keep doing
Hey,
it.
what a dope this Draken is. You know, he's just about dumb enough to tear down that concrete and open the door
I
and
mean,
find
if
out what
you-
we're doing in
if
here.
you get tired, I understand.
Yeah, hey, look at that big,
don't
dumb
burn
face.
yourself out,
He's just
but
aching
also
to know what we
it's-
found in here in the files, Commander.
There's a difference between burning
Well, I
yourself
think it's
out
open the door.
and also just
Ignore for a
being,
moment. Act very interested in the files.
not doing it because you should be doing it.
Hey, what have you got in that?
Nothing.
Oh, don't try to fool me. I've been watching you through the door.
It's kind of
What
like
does it say about
success.
me and files?
Why would there be
As a
anything
whole,
about you in here,
stuff like
Draken?
that.
There's something in there. I know it. Some lie Shepka told Alana. Oh, sure. That's
But hey, everybody
Shepka's
has
up
their
there
own
now
drives.
laughing at me. He figures he's tricked me into sealing up evidence against myself, right where he can get his hands on it when he needs it.
Draken, there's nothing in these files about you.
Get out of the way. You can't fool Corey.
Well, I guess that's right.
Corey, you can't.
Chin.
Got him, Commander?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, right, hold me, will you? Now, Corey.
No, now, you Draken.
I hope the audio isn't too high. Just trying to make sure that it,
Yes.
I can't tell most times
You're not Draken
because
Corey.
the stream and
Let's get out of
stuff
here
like
before he
that,
comes.
the audio is very different for me. Because
Chef,
to me, it's
hasn't Draken
very
finished
loud,
sealing up
and
that
to
room yet?
other people,
No,
it's
Orlana.
either
But I
too
could have
low
done
or
it in
too
half the
loud.
time.
That clumsy oaf. We've got to get Corey's ship away from Rubeck City right away.
While Draken and I are gone, you might hide the stolen money and jewels just in case the Space Patrol squad comes here.
It's a good idea. We won't take any chances. Go down to sub-basement and see what's taking Draken so long.
I'm afraid that Draken got a little too curious, Alana.
Corey! Shipka, do something!
I mean, we
Come
all
back here,
work on
Shipka boy.
our own
Get him,
stuff
Happy.
and stuff like that. Like,
Come on, Shipka. I've got him, Commander.
Take Shepka's ray gun. Go down and bring Draken up here.
Yes, sir. Oh, Commander, while I'm down there,
That's
shall
good.
I bring up some of those files?
What
It's
for?
not- it's not
Well, sir,
too
I just thought that
That's-
Orlana might really decide to write a book about Rubeck, because, well, after all, now
Trying to
she's going to
make sure
have
she's
plenty
got
of time on her
this
hands.
lizard.
Ah!
A preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure follows in just a moment. It's a fire, a four-alarm
I'm
blaze
working on
on
my
Terra.
panels.
But hey, what's
so
the matter with that atomic
I
fire
just
control
got
jet
done
car?
With
Oh,
I
too
will fix
bad.
it in
It's
just
trying
a
to get
second.
along on
So,
ordinary fuel.
I just got done
Fire control officer's
with my
filling the
little
tank up
rat
with
girl.
super fuel.
I need to change her size.
Wow! Listen to that fire control jet car
I just
go
need to
now.
change
It's
the size
supercharged.
of it,
That's what.
but I
Supercharged
just got
with
done with
super
this.
fuel. Yes, sir,
So,
boys and girls. To really
this took
get
me a
going,
bit,
the answer is
and
super
now
fuel.
I'm
That's why
working
Buzz
on
Corey eats a good breakfast
my
with the
panels,
super cereals that help to supercharge
so
you.
that,
Rice Chex
you
and
got
Wheat
YouTube,
Chex.
you got
There's a
Twitter,
couple of
and
really
you got,
swell-tasting cereals.
Discord.
And both of them have that modern, bite-sized design for easy eating. So, gang, get a quick start of the morning like Buzz Corey does. Eat a good breakfast with a checkerboard super cereal and get supercharged. Get them today. Rice Chex and Wheat Chex. The grand new packages with Buzz Corey or Cadet Happy on the outside and the magic space picture on the inside.
She's a smiley girl.
And now, an exciting action preview of next week's Space Patrol adventure. Buzz and Happy are searching for a saboteur in the vat room of a plastics factory on Jupiter. Cautiously, they duck under pipes of hot gas feeding into the vats.
All right, Happy. Keep your ray gun ready.
Yes, sir. Ow. Drober was right about these pipes being hot.
I've been working on this for a little bit. I
Behind
need
this
to
one.
just get
That's fine,
done.
but-
And then I'm going to be working on comic book stuff.
What was that?
One of the pipes has exploded through a valve, probably.
Smoking rockets feel that heat.
Happy, come on.
Just
You gotta get out of here.
I got to work on my map.
throat, I can't
Finish
breathe.
that.
The gas in the broken pipe. That
Which
gas
is
is poison.
one of the biggest things that I need to get done.
Be sure to be with us next Saturday for the exciting story, The Vanishing Lake, when Wheat Chex, Rice Chex, and good hot Ralston again bring you Space Patrol! Special bulletin for boys and girls in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and Knoxville, Tennessee. Buzz Corey's own space battle cruiser, the Ralston Rocket, will be in your area next week. Don't miss it. The Ralston Rocket. Space Patrol, an original Mike Moser production starring Ed Kemmer as Commander Corey and Lynn Osborne as Cadet Happy, was written by Lou Houston and directed by Larry Robertson. Other players were Bela Kovac, Ken Mayer, Virginia Hewitt, and Stephen Robertson. Dick Tufel speaking. Now, don't forget to tune in next Saturday and every Saturday when Wheat Chex, Rice
you
Chex,
got it in you,
and
buddy.
good hot Ralston again present the new exciting Space Patrol.
Let's get this shit to
Be
work.
sure to see another exciting Space Patrol program on your
not
local
too
ABC
exciting.
television station. Consult your local paper
just
for
chill
time and
out
channel.
and,
Space
chat.
Patrol
It's
comes
all
to you
good.
transcribed from Hollywood. This is ABC
You
Radio
can talk
Network.
about your day or something like that, you know? It's all good.
High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions
That's my biggest thing is that my whole channel seems to be just chill.
Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
Good time to look over.
In today's transcribed adventure,
What
Buzz and
happened?
Happy are searching for a saboteur in the vat room of a plastics factory on
What did
Jupiter.
I do?
Cautiously, they duck under pipes of hot
did I do
gas
this
feeding
time?
into the vat.
Wow. What was that?
One of the pipes exploded through a valve, probably.
Smoking rockets
Did
feel
I
that heat.
do something wrong? Did I break something?
You gotta get out of here.
If I broke something, please tell me.
Can't breathe. The gas in the broken pipe. That gas is poison.
I would like to know, Bort. You can't just say something like that. I don't know what that means. I'm very confused and concerned.
And now for the complete story of today's thrilling adventure of Space Patrol.
Jesus Christ, though. 20-minute
For more than
sketches
50 years,
count
the
only
manufacturing
for
colony
on
on the
stream?
shores of Lake Tarnhelm
I
on the
mean, it does
has been
count
supplying the
for
United
on
planets
stream,
with the amazing
but
product called
it
Vitaplast.
does. But
Vitaplast, made
I
from
would
a
say
sticky clay-like
maybe
substance
we could do it
scooped from
later
the
or
base and
something
bottom of
like
the
that.
lake.
Yeah, I mean,
Becomes
it's
an
all
almost
good.
magic material of 10,000
What, you feeling
uses
like
under the
a
manufacturing
20-minute
genius
sketch? I don't
of the
mind.
people of Tarnhelm. But for unknown
Just put the
reasons,
timer
the
on
lake
and
is
we'll fucking
drying
do
up.
it.
Skilled workmen are without jobs.
Just give me
and
time,
industries
tell me
from
what I
Mercury
need
to
to
Pluto
draw and
are
stuff
facing
like
a
that.
shortage of a vital material. That's why Commander Corey and Cadet Happy are in the office of Thomas Purvis, director of Tarnhelm Industries.
Yay! What you
Commander,
thinking,
Unless
Bort?
something is done right away, Tarnhelm
What
will
you
have to
feeling?
be closed down. There will be no more white
Paper
supply.
ready.
Can it be made synthetically? The best chemists in the United
12 by
Planets have been
12.
trying to find a ray for 50 years. And they
Whatever
have
my
failed.
thirsty
I'll be
ass
frank, Mr.
wants?
Purvis.
The United
Well,
Planets
you're the
government
customer.
feels that Vitaplast is an important product. But what I must know is how you intend to use the money.
We are working right now on a new type of Vitaplast. A discovery that makes all of the uses as primitive and crude as the automobile or the mechanical editing machine. I financed it with my own funds until the shortage of raw Vitaplast cut down our revenue.
In addition, Mr. Purvis, we've been hearing reports of trouble between various factions of workers here in Tarnhelm. The government can't put money into a venture where people are working across
All right.
Oh, I admit
Customer
we have
choice.
some
All right,
difficulties.
20-minute
A few
sketch.
families
Whatever
have
I
left
want. All
because
right.
of lack of work. And a few
Let me get
hotheads
set
have
up.
tried to stir up trouble. But I assure you there is nothing serious.
Mr. Purvis, there's been some more trouble that... Oh, excuse me. I'll talk to you later. Oh, wait a minute, Zoga.
So, well, since we have some sci-fi stuff.
Well,
you know what?
Okay.
Commander Corey, this is Mr. Drober, one of my foremen.
How do you do? Glad to know you, Commander.
The commander and the cadet are here to consider our problems.
And
so
I will go
sit down.
here. So this will
25
be
men in the
the
block pressing
schedule.
section are quitting the demand immediate transportation to Jupiter City. What's the trouble,
Well,
Governor?
it is a
That's
rush
because the
because it's a
Vitaplas
20-minute
tubing workers got their
sketch.
full check
So
this week, and the
it is a
block
rush,
pressing ship
technically,
pretty much worked
Gord.
up.
Pay them in full, including what they would have made if they had been able to turn out their full quota.
Let's get
late
the timer
is causing
out.
enough problems.
Mr. Purvin, is there any Vitapass in the other two lakes?
Let's
Two lakes?
Yes, sir, we saw them on our way in. One is up in the hills, a couple of miles from Tarnhelm Lake, and the other is down in the valley.
No, the lake
A
in
bit
the
of a
hills has
rush.
no
What
trace
about
of
the
Vitapass,
next 20 minutes?
And there is
Yeah.
no lake in the valley.
So I have a
it's
timer
something, a
out.
mirage or something.
Yeah, sure, that's it, a mirage.
Start your
Well,
engines.
I'll pay off the rest of Mr.
and
Purvin.
All right, Droger, thank you.
Now, Mr. Purvin, about this special research you're carrying out.
We kept it a secret, but if you and the cadet will come down to the lab, I'll show you.
All right.
Hey, Commander, I feel pretty foolish about seeing a lake that wasn't there.
That's all right, Hap. I saw it, too.
Drober calling Halstead at Brocksite number 1. Drober calling Halstead at Brocksite number 1.
Halstead
the
here.
rush should
Go ahead,
be
Drober.
for go to have fun.
Right in front of Commander Corey.
Yeah? Where are you now?
My office at Tarnhelm. Purvins had just finished telling Corey there was no real trouble at Tarnhelm when I rushed in and told him about the walkout in the block dressing section.
Just a space babe.
Purvins was trying to cheat them. We had them convinced their jobs were finished for good.
Nice going. Is Corey still there?
Yeah. Purvins is still trying to promote a government loan.
Now, don't miss a trick to make Purvins look bad in front of Corey. And if you have to, you'd better pull some rough stuff. Make the morale look really bad at Tarnhelm.
Right. Now, have you still got the bills going in the Brocksite?
Yeah.
Yeah. The quicker the lake's drained, the better.
I don't know. Corey's cadet saw some water in the valley.
The space babe.
Staying underground.
What?
It's nothing to get excited about.
When in doubt, pin up. Yeah.
With the mirage, so there couldn't have been
Exactly.
much water.
I'll stop the drill for a few days. It won't take the water long to sink into the valley. It's mostly sandy soil.
How much longer can you hold out with that fake mining operation?
Several weeks.
Purvins can't last much longer. If he can't get government help, he'll be willing to sell you an interest in Tarnhelm.
Uh-huh. And after I get my hooks into him, the lake will start filling up again. And we'll have a share in the Vitaplas profit.
Good. Now, do you have any further ideas on what I should pull off next year?
A little sabotage ought to fit in pretty well about now, if you can arrange it without any risk.
I think I can. As a matter of fact, I had a little idea.
Now, Commander, if you and the cadet will step over here to this lab bench, I'll show you our new project.
You've done wonders here, Mr. Purvins.
We're very proud of it. Here's what I want to show you. See this shapeless mess of
It's all good.
I would like you to feel it.
Very much like soft rubber.
Squeeze it in your hand, cadet.
Like this?
Yes.
Oh, it feels soft and doughy.
And now I will apply a small electric current.
Wow. Hey, it pulled right out of my hand like it was alive.
I saw it move.
That's right. Now watch it. I will vary the intensity and polarity of the current running through the Vitaplas.
Look, it's curling up at the edges and crawling. Hey, it is alive.
No, not alive. Just responsive to electric current. You noticed it was blob-shaped a moment ago. Now watch it.
Why, it's drawing itself together. It's rolling up.
I advance the current, forming into a ball. Almost a perfect sphere. Pick it up, cadet. Don't worry, you won't get a shock.
Why, it feels something like a hard rubber ball.
Bounce it on the bench. Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, that's wonderful.
And now throw it down again. Hard.
Okay. Better stand back, everybody. It'll probably bounce all over the lab. Hey, what happened? It's not a ball anymore. It just spread out flat the way it was at first.
Mr. Purvin, this is the most amazing substance I've ever seen.
Wait till I show you some Vitaplas in cube shape. It can be made to crawl or coil itself tightly around any object or release it, all by electric control.
This is a tremendous discovery. Its applications are limitless.
Exactly. Now, when you consider that this type of vitaplast works the same in extreme cold or intense heat, it's obvious that it's...
Yes, there's been some more trouble.
Yes, Drover, what now?
Someone's been tampering with the automatic control panel in the refining plant.
What?
The whole process routine's been thrown out of order. We may have to throw out thousands of tons of vitaplast.
Let's get over there right away. Lead the way, Drober. I want to see this.
The master control panel is right here, Commander.
Come on, Happy.
Yes, sir. How did you discover this, Drover?
The foreman at stage 17 drew up a routine test sample. Didn't even look like vitaplast. He called me and I checked the master panel.
You know what the trouble is?
You see where those red lights are flashing? That means something's wrong between stage 16 and 17.
This is terrible.
Too much.
It could put us out of operation.
Commander, I just saw somebody look in that door and then duck back.
Let's get him. Come on, Happy. Yes, sir. Did you recognize him, Drober?
No, but I think he was wearing a regular plant uniform.
Hey, here's some stairs here.
He may be hiding down in stage 3. If he is, we've got him.
What do you mean?
Well, the only way out is back up to the control room.
Is there any place down here where he could hide?
Well, there are big vats of raw vitaplast. He may try hiding behind one of them. Oh, be careful of the pipe.
What pipe?
The pipes leading to the vat. They're hot. They're full of hot ditoxylene gas, which is being pumped through the vitaplast.
Okay, Drober. Down the stairs, Happy, quickly.
Here's the vats, Commander.
All right. Get your ray gun. We'll search behind this one first.
Yes, sir. Ow.
Drober was right about these pipes being hot. Be careful, Happy. There's not behind this one. Let's try number 2.
Hey, what was that?
One of the pipes burst through a valve, probably.
Hey, feel that heat.
Happy, come on. We got to get out of here.
I can't breathe.
The ditoxylene.
You know, this does bring to mind. Do you have commissions open and or price sheet? Does this bring to mind? I've thought about it, and in all honesty, like, I do want to start doing it. I would rather do it than my current job. I would rather do commissions than my current job. So maybe I should open them up.
Unknown to Commander Corey, both the disappearing lake and the sabotage are the work of the plant director's assistant,
does a little
Grover,
inside.
and Grover's partner, Halstead.
You do a little what?
A suspicious character in the
I
plant
don't know what
control
you're doing.
station.
A little
Grover has
inside.
tricked Buzz and Happy into searching among the vitaplast vats. Due to Grover's tampering with the control process, pipes carrying poisonous ditoxylene gas have burst under the enormous pressure. Now, with the heated gas fumes
Assume
filling
I'm
their
an
lungs,
idiot.
Buzz and Happy are trying to get out of that room.
Don't try to go back that way, Happy. The gas is worse there.
Mocking myself because dies it does. Give me pretty pretty sweet side gig. Yeah, it could be. I mean, I just need to do it. That's the thing. Is that, you know, there is somebody that wants a commission done at my work, and I still have not done it. I put it off, and I don't want to do that to customers. Like, he doesn't seem to mind because he's a broke college student. So he's like, I couldn't pay for it anyway. It's like, yeah, true, but what if you were a paying customer immediately, and you're like, hey, where's my sketch?
We didn't look very close, so we were busy crawling out.
I don't want to do that to people.
Mistaken about his going down into stage 3. Sorry I put you two in such a spot.
Well, it proves one thing. Tarnhelm isn't exactly the proper atmosphere for scientific research. Mr. Purvis, I'm going to have to recommend against the government putting money into your
I might just do it. What's the harm of being like, hey, I have 5 slots open and shit like that, and just do that.
True dissatisfied person. I'm certain.
Doesn't hurt, doesn't cost me anything. And if I'm like, hey, I can't do it, I'm just not feeling it, I do apologize, and just give them their money back. And just be like, hey, I just don't feel it. Immediately give them their money back. Don't try to be like, oh, I'm holding it or anything like that. No, like if I be comfortable with it, just be like, hey, I'm sorry.
You can start selling that drilling equipment for junk. We're in.
mean the government won't
Like,
back
just put
Purvis?
that in my pricing of, like, sometimes I'm a bit...
Good work, Grover. When do you think Purvis would be
Yeah,
rejected to another offer to buy into Turnhouse?
I assume lots of people...
I'll do that.
You need to turn down the audio in the back again, I think. Okay. How about that? I give money with no expectations now. I back mighty number 9. Wow.
I'm going to recommend that the Secretary General send a couple
Thank
of
you,
scientists out
Raven.
there to talk to Purvis. Maybe some
You're
other plastics that could be made
welcome.
with the same properties. Something not as rare
That
as
audio, the audio
fiberglass.
plays kind of all over the fucking place of like from sound design, which makes sense. It was made in the 1920s. I fucking get it.
It sinks into the ground quite rapidly.
Isn't that strange, sir? Lake Tarnhelm is disappearing.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you, Raven. No, you're okay. I want everybody to be comfortable and chill. Just vibing in the bank.
Perhaps. But a few rare factors must occur to produce vitoplasm.
I'm doing a 20-minute sketch
even bacteria.
right now.
However, our main job is to get to the bottom of
Thank
this
you.
sabotage of Purvis's plant.
Alright, make some tea. Yeah, get some tea. Yeah, I'm doing a 20-minute sketch. No, it's just told me I could draw anything I wanted. We're listening to a space audio play, so I drew Space Bay.
In exchange for your financial backing of my vitoplasm research. Right. And that's more than fair. You of your rapidly shrinking assets. The lake, I mean. I suppose it is. But still, I'd like a little more
As I
time
was
to
told,
think it
I
over.
draw what I
Don't you
know,
realize, Purvis,
and I know
I'm doing you a
babes.
favor.
I know them
I'll give you 4
babes.
hours to decide. All right, Mr. Halston. You'll have my
The communications operator said he'd notify you when he contacted Mr. Purvis, Commander.
Fine, Happy.
Have you had a chance to find out about our wandering lake?
Yes. I got a geological map of the Tarnhelm region. Through past mining operations around there, they've got a pretty good idea of the location of
boot
underground
perfection
springs.
is important.
Take a look.
Yes, it is. At
Doesn't mean much
least
to me,
people
sir.
know
The
that.
mountains around Lake Tarnhelm were formed by an upthrust of rock billions of years ago.
doing a
Underground
fun little
springs flow in the
sketch.
opposite direction, away from the valley.
Well, what do these marks mean, sir?
They indicate
Just
an
remember
old bauxite
how
mine that was first
limbs
worked
go
about
and
15
stuff
years
like
ago.
that.
They hit a
Hope
promising
Fox's
vein of
stream went
bauxite ore
well. I don't know if
played out
Fox
just about the time
has
the mine
ended it
shafts were
yet.
flooded.
By an underground spring?
I know
So they abandoned
that
drilling.
Fox
It costs more to
was
keep the mine
playing
pumped
the
out than they get from the
Minge
bauxite.
Craft.
However, the geologist says the mine has been reopened on a small scale. Some fella
Yeah.
has the idea that there's bauxite in another part of the mountain. According to this scientist, though, the man's just wasting his money, or somebody's money.
No bauxite there, huh?
There couldn't be. On Jupiter, bauxite is only found above a layer of solid rock, except for the small
Like,
pocket
she is
that's
so
already been
small.
worked.
And then
That
I
mountain
looked
is
at
all
that
rock,
and I'm
to the
like, oh,
surface.
she is not that
That
small.
must be crazy, perhaps.
She
Still,
just
the
seems
geologists
like
have
a
been known to be
short
wrong. And he might be lucky enough to find something besides
I
bauxite.
played the Minecraft before money. Yeah, I played Minecraft when it was barely a thing.
Good.
When it was
And send around
literally
2 men to go to
like,
work at Tarnhelm.
I remember. I remember the first version of it, and then like I played the Xbox version afterwards, and I'm like,
Right, I'm glad to hear it.
I don't think I like Minecraft.
He's got a little money he had made in mind.
like-
Wants to get into plastics. I had to give
I don't think I
controlling
like
interest in the business,
Minecraft at
but then
all.
I
Like,
need the money.
I see.
maybe I'll
Well,
like
Mr. Commander, I
IRL
wish you the best of luck.
Minecraft, whatever it's called, where it
Happy.
adds
You
in
hear what Purvis said about
monsters
his
and
new partner?
beasts and
Yes, sir.
gives all
Man is
this
willing to buy
fun
into a
little
business
stuff
that
to
is sinking
do,
into the
neat
ground.
little things to
Halstead must be
do.
as crazy as
But
that
like
bauxite miner.
the whole thing of
Halstead
like
is the
going after
bauxite
the Ender
miner.
Dragon, I'm like,
What?
I don't want to
He seems
fucking
to have a
fight
mania for
that
doing
thing.
stupid things. Happy, we're going back there and meet Purvis's new partner.
Yeah, where it actually controls stamina and stuff like that. Like, I would like a quest, but I don't want it to fight a fucking dragon. The dragon seems like it's fucking not doing dick.
To my new boss.
Seems like it's not bothering anybody.
To put it over to me. How do you like my new
You'd be my
office,
tank?
Grover?
Alright.
Great. Or maybe I
Fair
should have
enough.
said, how do you like my new
I
Vitablast
just feel
plant?
like you're going after
It's
a
more
dragon,
like
and
it.
it's like,
Well,
why? What did the dragon do? Did it kill your entire family or something?
Here, look.
Well, I thought you'd be my tiefling, personally.
Water's been draining out of the lake.
I thought you'd be the tiefling necromancer, but, you
and the
know,
underground spring flows back
to
into the
each
lake
their
just
own.
like it used to. And we're in business. Speaking of business, would you like to go down to the lab and look at this new Vitaplant?
Inner Joe could be there. He could.
That's sensational. We'll make a
It dropped shit right. Oh, shit! Love it.
This is quite a surprise, Commander. I had
Love
no idea you were
it.
coming back here.
I wanted to meet your new
Oh,
partner.
man.
Oh, this is his office.
You need your
I didn't
cherry
know whether
mode.
he's in or not. He's not here.
Oh, man. I need to upload that cherry emote to Twitch so you can use it. You'll have how many cherry emotes? 4?
Make a list of some equipment I need now that I have financial
You'll
backing.
have 4 different cherry emotes.
Thank you.
So that'll be
Oh,
nice.
I just happened to think where Mr. Halstead might be. He said something about wanting to look at the
Trying
lab.
to give her some
if he doesn't come back
space
soon, we'll
baby
wander down.
stuff.
Yes, Happy, it's all very strange. About Halstead, you mean, sir? He's a man who minds a territory that has been...
I think that your necromancer is very much like in the moment. We've talked about this. He is very much in the moment, not just being like, look, I'll take what I can get. I'm not here to kill everybody, but hey, if you give me the chance, I will. You don't know what I'm fucking capable of.
Lake Tarnhelm. Some mine shaft. Look how this is marked.
We should keep going with that sometime. That would be fun.
It's filled in for a short distance.
But I don't know if I could do it. That would be crazy if literally, like, everybody else is like, oh, I have streamed games, and literally while I'm drawing my comic, I'm like, all right, we're stopping everything. We must know what your character is doing now. Choose wisely. Do you choose the fighter? Do you choose this? And just stop everything and just be like, let us go upon an adventure.
All over the room, then wind back onto the spool. Take practice, but when you master the control dial,
be a bit different.
You can control Vitaplant for production of anything. Turn it off. Someone's coming.
Raven is back.
Exactly what new type of Vitaplant I'm financing.
I just want to give her a tail because I like giving my characters tails. Because tails are cool.
And this, I presume, is Mr. Purvince's new partner, Mr. Halstead. Yes, that's right. I'm glad to know you.
I don't want to.
Your
day is saved. I know. Winks.
I don't know much about plastics yet, particularly Vitaplant.
No, like, that would be very fun. Nobody is bogging anything, right? No. What he's saying is that we had an idea. Oh.
Since when does the Space Patrol have the right to enter a man's private office and go snooping around his private papers? Just a minute, Mr. Halstead. I was admitted to your office by your partner, Mr. Purvis. I didn't think
we had an idea where literally I would draw. Not draw out, but like I did a small thing with my bro board here, and it was fun. Okay. Gonna hop back to lurk mode, attack, gonna take a call. All right. You're amazing, Raven. You're incredible. No, board. What do you think the rules should be, though?
In fact, I think I'll call a couple of mining specialists, Space Patrolmen at Jupiter City, and have them come out. Look here, Corey. Just what are you getting at? Your controlling interest in this company would mean quite a bit.
So that's what I did in 20 minutes?
Right. I don't have to put up with that kind of
I got 2 minutes left. Hey! Whoa!
Stay where you are, Drover. Okay, Corey.
I got 2 minutes left. Shut up.
Keep an eye on him, Happy.
I got 2 minutes left.
I may be wrong about you, but...
Hold up. I still got time. Whoa, board. You're jumping the gun here. Jumping the gun.
Turn that control off, Drover. I've got a ray gun on you. Yes, so you have. Or did have.
Yeah. You're trying to scam someone out of 2 minutes? Yeah, I'm not trying to scam anybody out of 2 minutes. No. I didn't. I wasn't looking at the time. He was like, save, and I was like, oh, okay. So I assume time's up. And it's like, oh no, it's not off. Fuck you, damn it.
That's right. Now that the current's off, it's just as limp
Told
as
him to
spaghetti. Here's where you two get a
save my
working
ass.
Oh, Victoria's gun. It's over there. Go by the house, then I'll get it in a minute.
Cruising down,
Come here, Grover.
A likely story.
As limp as,
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But for a while there, it sure was a tight squeeze.
Right. Go save, damn it. I did save! I did save! Save the queen. Save the cheerleader. Save the world.
Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the
I like that show. Very much. It was very much. Well, Inner Joke doesn't believe us.
Wheat checks, rice checks, and good hot Ralston present Space Patrol.
Yeah, that's fun. Inner Joke can just not believe us for
High
now.
adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of
butthurt.
daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
Well, there you go, board.
In
You
today's
got a
transcribed
space
adventure,
gal.
Buzz and Happy are
You
being
got
held in a
space
cave on
gal.
Pluto by two
20 minutes of
criminals who
sketch.
plan
This
to
is what I can
dispose of
do.
them. Now the
Not
commander and Happy
bad.
have managed to get
For
to
a
a spaceophone in the
20-minute
cave.
sketch?
All the meters check,
Not
Happy. There's nothing
fucking
wrong
bad.
with the spaceophone after all.
That's great. We can have a whole squadron of Space
Yeah.
Patrol ships out here in a few minutes.
This is an emergency call from Commander Corey to Pluto City Space Patrol Unit. Send ships
Just,
to Sector G18.
just-
Look for my ship, Terra 5, grounded near a steep bluff.
Yeah.
Professor Walker, Cadet Happy, and
I
myself
can
are
see
being
this
held
character
on.
in a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna get Corey
That actually
permanently.
would be funny. But next time
We'll return
if you
in just
tell
a
me
moment
again
with today's
to
Space
draw
Patrol
whatever I
adventure.
want, I'm gonna draw
The
your
Prisoners
necromancer.
of Pluto.
How about that? You gonna be okay with that? I'm gonna draw your silly little necromancer.
Hiya, gang. This is Captain Dick Tufeld speaking. I'm just having myself a stroll down the street before I turn in for the night. Uh-oh, what's that light blinking in the window of that house across the street? Say,
Oh,
I'm going to
yeah.
investigate. That light's a signal, and it's a Space
I'm gonna
Patrol
draw
code system.
that necromancer, your
Be
favorite
sure
character.
to tell the boys and
That
girls
necromancer.
how to get a Space Patrol pocket
with his
projectoscope.
goo.
Hey,
With
that's a
his
real
goo
projectoscope
friend.
that boy's signaling
With
with.
the goo
Gang, I'm
friend.
going to get him to tell you all about his projectoscope because you can have one too.
I thought that'd bring you running, Captain Tufeld. Come on in. Boy, am I glad I sent for this projectoscope. It's really something.
Tell the gang all about it, Space Patroller.
Well, kids, it's not only a keen signal light. You can use it as a film projector
I
in
don't
a
know
dark
how
room.
many
Watch me
people
flash
could just
pictures with
say
it on the wall,
goo
Captain.
friend.
There. See that picture?
But,
That's a picture from
you
the
got
Space
one.
Patrol adventure called Mighty Meteor.
And
it comes
you
with
have a giant
projectoscope
rat.
on a strip of film with
You have
three
a giant
other
rat,
swell
you were
stories
like,
called Space
is it
Pirates,
gonna kill
Men
me?
from Mars, and
No.
Robot Invasion.
It's
and
just a
Buzz
giant
Corey
rat.
can get happier in them,
I'll
too.
feed it.
And gang, on this one film, there are 24 different pictures.
The projectoscope's a real
What if that
flashlight,
move
too.
failed?
A flashlight in the shape of Buzz Corey's rocket ship.
And it's a winner
Look,
for
I've
looks.
played
A neat
Bethesda
6
games.
inches
The
long,
answer
made of
is
smooth,
it sucks.
tough plastic with 4 big tail fins
There
and
is
a
no
1-inch
good-
radar antenna.
Just think, a signal light, flashlight, film projector, and model rocket, all in one.
Gang, to get an official Space Patrol
radio is
projectoscope,
loud,
complete with bulb, battery, and film, do this. Buy a box of rice checks
The
or
fucking-
wheat checks,
it's-
the cereals
the
with a
audio's just
wonderful
goddamn
magic
all
space
over the
picture on the
place.
inside. And then with your name and address, send 35 cents in
Nothing I
coin
can fucking
and a
do.
rice checks or
I can
wheat checks
only-
box
I-
top
I-
to
I
Space
can only
Patrol,
play them.
box 686, St. Louis,
Pickles
Missouri.
or boob
Don't forget your
again?
35 cents.
Let's see.
That's Space
But
Patrol,
don't go down.
box 686,
She's
St.
got
Louis,
G's.
Missouri.
She's got double G's. Got you.
And now, today's Space Patrol adventure, The Prisoner of Pluto.
I was like, how big
Commander
are
Corey and
okay.
Cadet Happy have been in Pluto City awaiting the
Alright.
arrival of Professor Malcolm
Okay.
Walker, who's from another
Alright.
city on this outer planet.
Reference.
Deeply concerned over the professor's failure to arrive, Buzz has ordered patrol ships to search the dark, constantly frozen surface of Pluto. Several hours later,
Important
Buzz and Happy
reference.
join in the search, scanning rocky crags and valleys of frozen air
I
with
mean,
infrared probe rays
now
from their
that I
ship Terra 5.
have
Finally,
this,
Buzz
I
sees the
could
wreckage
do
of a small lab ship at the base of a long slope.
Story.
Now, in their spacesuits,
Buzz and Happy are climbing the slope in order to
better be a
investigate the
reference.
wreckage.
Add a page, change page setting.
Even a
Yeah,
tiny
like,
hole in the hull would be serious damage here on Pluto, Happy. Unless Professor Walker managed to get into a spacesuit, the intense cold and lack of air would finish him in a few
since
seconds.
I've got Pro, I'm figuring it out way more than you
Get the hatch
think.
open.
Like,
your
Pro
towel
is
light over
actually
here, Hap.
not too bad. But you know what's really bad is that I don't like that it has a subscription base for the for the mobile version. Like the mobile version. How about that?
Well, he's not in the control section.
Is that a little bit better?
Check the aft compartment, sir? All right. He may have
Can
sealed
you
himself
hear
in
it
after the
anymore?
crash. Hey, wait. What's this on the control panel? It looks like a note, Commander. Hold your light on it. Ship crashed due to instrument failure. Spacephone equipment
Look, it
damaged by
sounds alright to me,
I am
but
not hurt.
I'm just here.
2 hours after crash, I thought I saw a flash of light due west. Since rescue at this position is unlikely, I've gone to investigate source of light. I shall appreciate finder of this note
How about
relaying this
that?
information to Commander Corey of the Space Patrol, who is now in Pluto City. I'm carrying a projectoscope and an atomo light. Professor Malcolm Walker. Professor Walker should have stayed with the ship.
Yeah.
It's good to know he wasn't hurt. I wonder what caused that flash of light he saw. There's nothing out here in this part of Pluto, unless another search ship has landed here. The light was probably a reflection in the frozen air that covers the ground. Reflection from a
Yeah.
ship far above this planet. But Professor Walker took an
Thank
atomo light,
you.
but it shouldn't be too hard to find. Let's get back to our ship, Happy.
Oh my god. Do you just want it to be silent? You bastards. No, I've got to fix it because
I'll add to this note in the event he returns here. I'll ask him to remain.
they have...
Just a minute.
No, I don't use
Like I told you on the
Streamlabs.
space phone.
I do not use
Found him
Streamlabs
unconscious,
at
almost
all.
tripped over him in the dark.
All right.
I think I gotta
Let's
bounce
align
now
this airlock.
because it's late.
Say,
But
didn't
the
you jump
piece
any more
looks
frozen
great so
air,
far.
Orman?
That first load will hold us until we find out who this guy is.
OBS?
Just set him down
No,
here.
it's Steam. It's
Well,
Twitch from
anyway, he is
the
at the
actual
Space
Twitch
Patrol.
thing.
His suit says United Planets Research Foundation.
What kind of a research would he be doing out here?
His eyes are open now, Hagel. Open his face, please. We'll find out who he is.
Wait, Orman. Chances are he's just lost. If we don't arouse his suspicion, we can keep him here until our supply ship arrives next week without any trouble.
Well, then what?
Then we will turn him over to the boys. They can get rid of him out in space.
Okay.
All right. Open the face piece, and I'll do the talking.
If you need to go,
Just
get
take
some
it
rest.
easy, my friend. We'll
Thank
have
you
out of
for
that
coming in,
spacesuit in a
man.
moment.
Thank you. My heating unit went out.
I mean,
Hey, you certainly are.
well,
how do you happen to be on
I
this
gotta
part of
figure
Pluto?
out Mike
My lab ship
stuff.
crashed a mile or two from here. I'm Professor
Program
Malcolm
with you.
Walker.
Yeah,
Planet's Research
Nightbot.
Foundation.
Yeah.
Mr.
Hagel, I'm a...
Streamlabs for
I
mobile
wonder if you
kind of
let me
sucks
use your
though.
space
Like
phone to contact a
Streamlabs
friend
for
of mine in
mobile
Pluto City. He's probably
kind of
worried
sucks
about
big
Well,
donk
as a matter
dick.
of fact, we're having a little trouble with our spaceophone transmitter. As soon as my partner can repair it, we'll be glad to let you send a message.
Thank you.
Of course, it may take several days.
Several days?
Yes, you see, we don't have much
Yeah, no
spare
problem,
equipment
man.
here, but our regular supply and relief ship should be here in about a week. You will be able
Yeah,
to
no
go back with them.
problem. Don't even worry about it.
What am I complaining about? Here I am, recently saved from certain death, and I'm fretting about spending a few days in a warm cave with congenial companions.
I understand exactly how you feel.
Oh, by the way, was my projectoscope signal light on when you found me?
Signal light? No, just the regular atomo light.
There
it was
we
turned
go.
on.
Good.
There we go.
Maybe a
Everybody
chance
gets
for
a
the search ship
shout
to see the other light. I remember dropping it just before I collapsed. I'm afraid I was so numb with cold that I don't remember exactly.
You had a signal light?
Yes, as I said.
I see. Professor, if you'll come with me, I'll get you something to eat. I'm sure you must be quite hungry after the ordeal you had. If you just go into the next room and make yourself comfortable. Right through the door. I'll be right in.
Thank you, Mr. Hagel. I'm most grateful.
Oh, you're entirely welcome. Oh, Rorman, could I speak to you for a moment?
Yeah, Hagel, what is it?
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to go out again and get some more air, after all.
Go out there again?
Yes, please. The old fool has dropped the signal light. You will have to find it before a third ship spots it. Now get going.
The signal light, that's all we need.
Yeah, hurry. I'll prepare a snack for our guest.
Okay, so
There's not a sign of anybody
lurk
down there,
message
sir.
you
Keep your eye on the
want?
view scope, Happy. Professor couldn't have gone much farther than this on foot. They'll circle back and
I
cover the
would-
area again.
He
I
may not have headed
guess.
due west after all, sir.
Thank
The
you for
infrared beam had picked him up by
thank
now.
you for
Unless
coming
he's fallen into a
around.
crevice.
We do appreciate you.
And that would account for our not seeing the
And
lights he
then
said he was carrying.
It doesn't look
This
too good.
this person,
Better send him for more
and then a
search.
counter
Place
of
it in Pluto
everybody
City, Happy,
lurking.
but still keep an eye on the view scope.
Yes, sir. Cadet Happy aboard Terra 5 calling Pluto City
you
Space
can-
Patrol.
if Nightbot
Cadet Happy-
can
Hold
do
on a minute,
counters.
Check your transmitter setting.
Yes, sir. Seems all right to me. Oh, I forgot about the new double scrambler circuit.
You were on 2 frequencies, Pluto City and Terra headquarters.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that. Terra would probably wonder why we were bothering them with a Pluto search problem.
The double scrambler is a good security measure, Hap. You can send the same message in 2 different codes, and no outsider listening in can tell if the same message is being sent.
Now, well, I've got it set for Pluto City alone now, Commander.
Fine, Hap.
Smoking rockets. There's a projectoscope light, Commander, down there on the ground.
That must be Professor Walker's light. Happy, hold that call until we can land and do some investigating.
All right, Commander.
Why doesn't he turn it back on? Must have seen our ship light. Well, got a rough check on the location. Shouldn't be difficult to find it now.
Yeah. Whoever has used the lurk message, yeah.
Well, that didn't take you long. Any luck, Roman?
There's a professor.
He's in the next room eating.
I found the light. It's fallen into a narrow fissure in the rocks.
Was it down?
Yeah, it's pointing downward. I doubt if it could have been seen from his ship. Certainly had a close call at that.
What do you mean?
Just as I was picking up the light, I caught a glimpse of a spaceship's light over to the north. Quickly shut off the light.
You certain they didn't see the light?
I'm almost certain. They'd have had to be looking right at it. Anyway, they wouldn't see anything out there now, even with their brightest Atomo search beams on.
You're right. They never see the airlock opening unless they landed and stood right in front of it.
That was a delicious supper, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're quite welcome, Professor. Now, if you'll come with me, I'll show you. Well, you won't give us any trouble for a few hours.
You asleep?
Yeah, dropped off the moment he laid down.
Look, Hagel, why can't we get the supply ship here quicker? We can space phone them tonight.
That would be pretty stupid, Rorman. With search ships flying around this area. In a week, they'll have given up the search. Then it will be safe for the supply ship to land.
I'm sick of hiding out in this cave. We've been here 10 months. Surely the Space Patrol isn't still looking for us after all that time.
Well, I'd rather be here than in some Space Patrol detention center.
Gotcha.
Suspended animation.
Yeah, I'd like to know how this differs from suspended animation.
If that's not the case, then I guess it's just a regular
somebody
lurk message would be fine.
Hagel.
Of like, thank you for coming in.
Sorry if we
I
startled
appreciate
you.
you.
I'm Commander Corey
And then
of the
a
Space Patrol.
hug thing that
Yes,
says,
Commander.
thank you for
We
the
were
hug.
startled. You see,
We
weren't
appreciate
expecting company.
We're looking for
everybody.
Professor Walker? Why, there is no one here but my partner and myself.
Professor Walker's lab ship crashed near here.
Yeah, we found a note that it was headed in this general direction.
Oh, and he probably went right on past our airlock. We often miss it ourselves.
I don't imagine he's very far away. You're sure you haven't seen him?
Oh, no, we haven't seen anyone. Have we, Mr. Evans?
No, of course not.
Well, in case you hear anything about him, would you please
Man,
notify the
add
United Planets
alert.
Research Foundation?
The United Planets Research Foundation. I see.
If you forget the name, you'll find it engraved on this projectoscope you have here on the table.
Projectoscope?
This one, Mr. Hagel.
Hagel? I don't believe I told you my name.
You didn't. You looked familiar to me when I first came in. I just recalled where I'd seen your picture.
And where was that, Commander?
We have a method of remembering faces we see in the Space Patrol wanted file.
I don't believe I understand.
It's very simple, but I'm not going to explain it now. If Professor Walker isn't here and you haven't seen him, how do you happen to have his projectoscope?
Rorman, get them.
Commander!
Stay where you are, Cadet.
Nice work, Rorman.
I saw the commander edging toward the projectoscope. I couldn't grab it in time.
It's probably just as well.
Gotta
Corey
look
and the
up
cadet have forced our
how
hands.
it
Now we'll have to
fetches
play it
users,
safe. Lock them up.
user
We'll
A
get
and
rid of
B.
them and the
Gotcha,
professor,
gotcha.
too.
We'll be back with Space Patrol in just a moment. Hi, gang. This is Captain Dick Tufeld speaking from the Interplanetary School Stadium on Terra. I just saw a swell baseball game here. Listen to that crowd cheer the winners. Yes, it sure is fun when you're a winner and hear something like that. But remember, to be a winner, you have to get supercharged. And here's the way to take care of that. Eat a good breakfast with rice checks or wheat checks. the bite-sized super cereals that help to supercharge you.
Okay.
Delicious. And there's plenty of zing in that Rice Chex flavor. And man, oh man, Rice Chex biscuits are toasted and toasted to make them crisper and crisper. And Wheat Chex? Ah, there's a flavor you'd fly to the moon for. Now, gang, remember, it's fun to be a winner, and hear this.
I hate you
So move
fucking
right
much.
up and be a winner. Move right up to the
I
breakfast
gotta
table
restart
for the breakfast that
the
supercharges
Twitch
you.
app.
A power breakfast with the super cereals,
Sometimes
Rice Chex, or
it just
Wheat Chex.
doesn't give
Cereals
me
with Buzz
any
Corey
fucking
or Cadet
commands.
Happy on the outside, and the wonderful magic space picture
Okay,
on the
well,
inside.
comment one more time.
And now back to
Comment
today's
one more
Space Patrol
time
adventure,
because
the
I
Prisoner
had
of
to
Pluto.
restart my little app.
Buzz Corey and Cadet Happy have been led to a secret cave on the dark, frozen planet Jupiter by a projectoscope
Yeah, there we
signal
go.
lamp dropped by Professor Walker
mod
when
user.
he collapsed
There.
in his spacesuit near the cave
There you
airlock.
go. I have
Confronted by the
modded you.
commander, the two criminals,
Yay.
Hegel and Gorman, first denied they had seen the professor. But when Buzz discovered the professor's telltale projectoscope, the two fugitives rendered Buzz and Happy helpless with a paralyzer ray gun. Now, still under the effect of the paralyzer rays, Buzz and Happy have been carried to a cave room next to the one in which Professor Walker lies sleeping. Okay, come on, let's get going.
There's a lot of fucking caves in this fucking goddamn show.
Paralyzers lay out to hold them for another half hour. That'll be plenty of time.
Did you hear that, Happy?
Yes, Commander.
Try moving your arms and legs.
I've already tried, sir. The paralyzer rays seem to have worn off.
Good. The spacesuits protect us from the full effect. Let's try to locate a spaceophone and alert Pluto City.
How about the spacephones in our spacesuits?
Remember, we're inside a cave, a long distance from Pluto City. The signal won't carry.
Oh, that's right, sir.
Pluto City.
Hegel must have a spacephone in here.
We'll search the cave first and find Professor Walker, and we'll see what we can do about a space.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Professor?
So good.
Professor
Thank
Walker.
you.
Wake up, Professor.
Thank you so much, man.
What's going on? Who are you? I'm Commander Corey of the Space Patrol.
Of course. Commander, am I still in the cave?
Yes, Professor, you are.
Yeah.
It's a relief. I'm afraid I owe Mr. Hegel and Mr.
Or
Gorman
do you need to put it just lurk?
Yes.
Like, just
a
put
big
it
moment by the
as...
door. I suspected them of trying to keep
Because
my
when
presence
they...
here a secret.
Normally, a lot of people don't
Ridiculous.
put this.
I suppose it was due to my fatigue and fear after cracking up.
So a lot of people don't even
Your
put that
suspicions
there.
were correct. Hegel and Gorman are criminals. The Space Patrol has been searching for them for months. You happen to stumble
I
on
might just put, hey, I'm gonna lurk, and it just, anytime that somebody just says, lurk. Oh, God. No, disgusting. Get that out of here. Get that out of there. You motherfucker. You son of a bitch. Ruining my perfect show.
Spacephone. They told me it was out of commission.
Well, I'll bet they've got a spacephone around here somewhere. And in good working order, too.
Well, we'll check. Professor, better get your spacesuit on. Be ready to move out of here in a hurry.
Ah, that's a separate thing.
Go on, Happy.
Okay, then that'll be fine. That should be fine, then. Ah, Nightbot calling.
We can store it away later.
Okay, Hegel. Say, this is a real haul. We got quite a load of supplies out of their ship, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did. Now, let's get the three of them and put them on Corey's ship. Have your ray gun handy. We may have to give them another blast.
All right. Are you sure you can make the ship crack up look like an accident?
Oh, just leave it to me. We'll take Corey and the cadet to the ship first. Then come back for the professor. Wait.
Okay. Basic bitch commands are a go.
I'm going to open the door.
Basic bitch commands.
Emergency from Commander Corey to Pluto City Space Patrol. Send a patrol unit to Sector G.
Ah, gotcha.
Look for my ship, Terra 5, grounded near Steep Bluff. Professor Walker, Cadet Happy, and myself are being held captive.
Gorman, blast them with the ray gun, quickly! That takes care of them. Switch off the spacephone. We got to get them to the ship in a hurry now.
Space Patrol, Pluto City, calling Commander Corey. Message
Hegel, I
received.
heard you.
We have established a fix on your location in Sector G18. Rescue ships will be dispatched immediately. Space Patrol Unit, Pluto City on.
Confound it.
Hegel, what are we going to do now?
We can't wreck Corey's ship. Those rescue ships would eventually locate the cave.
Can we contact Jackson and Trask?
Maybe they can get here before the Space Patrol arrives.
We can do better than that. We can get away from here in Corey's ship.
Yeah, but who's going to pilot it? Where will we go? You don't know astrogation, neither do I.
Oh, I can get it spaceborne.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Aww.
Then we'll force them to take over and take us to Mars.
Yeah, but what
Damn.
about the professor?
You're so good. You know so much.
Good protection for us in case we're intercepted before Corey revives.
All right. Let's get him into Corey's ship. It won't take long for the patrol ships to get her. We better be gone.
Might be because it's a midline. Ah.
Happy, are you awake? Yeah, yes, sir. Where are we? Aboard Terra 5. Commander, you got us off Pluto. Well, the last thing I remember was having Hegel and Norman surprise us when we were using the spacephone. How did you manage to get us away?
I'm afraid I didn't. Hegel and his partner put all three of us aboard our ship.
Oh, Commander.
Yes, Professor?
Right.
You know where they're taking
I
us.
get you.
No, I don't.
What you're talking about?
To Mars. They were talking after they used the ray gun on you and the cadet.
To Mars? Why would they risk discovery by blasting off in my ship?
Well, you see, the Pluto City Space Patrol unit replied that they had established a fix on the cave and were going to send rescue ships immediately.
What? I don't see how that's possible. Hegel and Rowan...
I've talked to so many. They're all so different. Robots.
Your voice, Professor?
Yes, sir. I saw them watching you, and I knew they'd never let you complete the call. So I used the transmitter in my spacesuit to make them think you'd succeeded. Perhaps it wasn't such a good idea.
I'm not so sure. At any rate, it was very quick thinking, Professor.
But it didn't have the effect I hoped it would. I thought perhaps if they thought their position was hopeless, Hegel would surrender without harming us.
Well, at least it got us off Pluto, Professor.
But we're still their prisoners.
And we've still got a chance. So I hear somebody in the next compartment.
Oh, you've come out of it, eh? Come on, Commander. You and the cadet have work to do.
And if we refuse?
Roman and I can easily find a way to change your mind. All we want you to do is to plot an astrogation vector that'll take us to Mars.
Can't you do it?
I wouldn't be asking you if I could. There's a lot about this ship that I don't understand. And listen, don't try any tricks.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, good.
And don't forget, whatever happens to this ship happens to you.
Oh.
All right, Hegel.
Okay, after the control compartment. Professor, you'll stay here.
Oh, I love that. The bot says no. The bot has decided no. The bot's like, nope.
All right, Hegel, there you are. We're on automatic control now. You ought to reach Mars at about 2300 Universal Star Time.
And you swear that the vector you set keeps us off...
Remember that I'm pretty sure that Twitch uses exclamation marks?
Well, can we help it if somebody sees us accidentally?
I think.
It'll be up to both of you to avoid that accident.
Yeah. Now look, Corey. I want my men to meet us
Or
on the
am I
Martian
stupid?
plane and
I
pick us
might
up
be
there.
stupid.
Turn on that spacephone so that I can contact them.
No fix on this either.
Nightbot
I don't know how
Chan
this
is
thing works,
very,
but I do
very
know when the
borky
scramble circuit is
sometimes.
set to the right combination.
And which one is that?
Scrambler code 31567. Now set it.
All right.
That's it.
Oh my god.
Cut on the transmitter.
Oh yeah, it uses dollar signs. Yeah, it
Hegel
does.
calling jet Trask at Saturn City.
But you might have to.
Hegel spaceborne out of Pluto.
You might have
jet
to
Trask
put
at Saturn
parentheses
City.
between it.
Maybe Corey's trying something.
Okay.
Spacephone's
So
on,
that's
don't worry.
Hegel to
Mercury
Trask.
and bracket.
Trask, listen carefully.
Yeah.
I got a job for you.
How did you get off Pluto? I thought
Just listen. I want you to take a ship and meet me on the Martian plane, Sector 5G. We'll be there at about 2300 Universal Star.
5G,
I'll be
hey,
aboard
they were
the
already
Space
ahead of their
Battle
time.
Cruiser, the Terra 5.
What? Hey, listen, are you making a deal with Corey?
Don't be a fool, Trask. If
Oh,
I ever double-crossing you and
nice.
I use Corey's ship, I've got Corey and his cadet and Professor Walker here
shit.
at raid gunpoint.
Okay.
It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite streamers of all time.
All right, Trask. Hegel out.
That's
Cut it out,
it.
Roman, take Corey and the cadet back to the compartment.
Shy.
Won't bring them out again when it's
Oh,
time
well,
to land on
thank
Mars.
you. Yay! Chimera Day, Shy. Hope it was good.
This is where we say goodbye.
Don't.
Yeah, we'll miss you.
Don't worry about it. I'm just drawing a lady.
For all three of you.
She's got small head syndrome right now, but I'm gonna blow it up in a
There's just
second.
one thing I want to do.
It's about to get blown.
What is it?
I'm about to give her head.
Get them happy while they're off balance.
I'm about to give her
I guess
some
that takes care
head.
of our friend, sir.
Get their weapons happy.
Foreman, why didn't you watch Corey?
How did I know he was going to jolt the ship with a rocket blast? Anyway, maybe Trask can help us.
That's right, Corey.
I hope your night's going well. Hope you're enjoying
I
yourself.
think you'll find that Trask is having troubles of his own.
Board is having fun. Trying to figure out Nightbot as a whole.
I did?
Yes. And you were talking to Trask on one scramble frequency. The same message was being sent out on the regular Space Patrol emergency frequency.
Yeah, just in time.
Ask the professor if he cares to join us.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, come on, you two. Be our guests for a change.
Stream went well.
An action preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol
Good
adventure
too.
in
How are
just a
you?
moment.
I'm great.
And now, gang, here's Cadet Happy to tell you how you can have fun
Yeah.
10 different ways.
You
with
think
that
that'll be
swell
it?
new Space Patrol projectoscope shaped like a rocket ship. Number 1.
Show pictures on the wall with it.
2.
Use it as a flashlight. 3.
Yeah, I
Give
think
signals with it at night.
it's
4.
trying.
Write secret
It's
messages
trying to do
inside
it.
of it.
5.
Play Space Patrol with it.
Yeah.
6. Light it in a dark room. Looks like a rocket flying at
Yeah.
night.
7.
Wire it on your bike for a new and
I
different
hope your
kind of
night's
ornament.
going
8.
well,
Keep it to dress
Fox.
up your room.
You're
Stand straight
incredible
up
and
on a scale.
amazing.
9.
Keep it by
You're
your bed at night.
stupendous.
Comes in mighty handy.
And
Don't
10.
ever
Take
think
the
you're
bulb and
not.
battery out and use it as a roomy pocket case for marbles, jacks, money.
Yes, sir, gang. The projectoscope is lots of fun. And it comes to you complete with bulb, battery, and film for showing pictures on the wall. To get a projectoscope,
Oh,
do this.
okay.
Buy a box of rice checks or wheat checks. Then with your name and address,
Animations
send 35 cents
in
in
the
coin
studio.
and a rice checks or wheat checks box
Okay.
top
I can
to Space Patrol. Box
rant about that.
686.
I know you're in the middle of something. Fan animations and stuff like that. They're a load of shit that what they've done to them. They've intentionally pushed this ridiculously over the top stupid policy, and I don't understand why they're doing this. I guess I have been told multiple times by a lot of YouTubers, it's like, oh, that's because you're not their they don't want you as their fans. They want to sell a product to investors and then jump fucking ship. And I guess that's what they're doing, but it's so weird. Like, why are they reinvesting in themselves for an animation studio and stuff like that? Like, it's real ridiculous. But if you're not a part of their, like, elite group, they don't fucking care about you at fucking all. You can go suck a big old fucking chode, so fuck them. Yeah, no, they are some of the worst fucking... That is such a dumb fucking move for any company. And it's ridiculous that they even think that that's going to work. The whole point of selling it off to potential buyers is that it's actually supposed to be good. That the product is supposed to be, actually fucking worth it. And actually give you something in return. But also, these aren't fan animators if you're fucking paying them. They are no longer fan animators. They are just animators. So just fucking say animators. Ugh. I hope that was a good enough rant for you. If it's not, please tell me. It's so deathly quiet now. Thank you so much, Shy, for being so amazing and incredible. I do appreciate
St.
you.
Louis, Missouri. This offer good only in the USA and may be withdrawn at any time. That's Space Patrol, Box 686, St. Louis, Missouri. And now, a preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure. Buzz and Happy are investigating a space factory revolving in an orbit around the planet Venus. Suddenly, they find themselves locked in a freight-handling chamber room, floating in the middle of the room.
Trowbridge has cut the artificial gravity field. We're completely weightless.
How are we going to get down to the floor? Oh, my head.
Yeah,
We
see?
fell up to the ceiling. There's the floor. down there below us.
Yeah. Board Birdie's helping me out with Nightbot right now.
We'll get down
Big
to it all
battle.
right. The hard way, I'm afraid. Trowbridge will reverse the gravity field from floor to ceiling till he breaks every bone in our bodies.
Damn. I don't want that. Don't want to break
Be
every
sure to
bone in my
listen
body.
next Saturday for the exciting story, The Venus Space Factory, when wheat checks, rice checks, and good hot Ralston again bring you Space Patrol!
Also, if Big Battle wanted me in
Special bulletin for boys
to
and
go
girls
hang out
in
with him, I
Springfield,
can.
Illinois, Terre Haute, Indiana, and Washington,
He just
D.C.
needs to tell me.
Buzz Corey's own space battle cruiser, the Ralston Rocket, will be in your area next week. Don't miss it. The Ralston Rocket.
Boys and girls, this is your commander speaking. Help science help you. Give
Help
every nickel and
science
dime you can
help
to the
you.
American Cancer Society.
Space Patrol, an original Mike Moser production starring Ed Kemmer as Commander Corey and Lynn Osborne as Cadet Happy, was written by Lou Houston and directed by Larry Robertson. Other players were Ken Mayer, Norman Jolly, Bela Kovach, and Stephen Robertson. Dick Tufel speaking. Now, don't forget to tune in next Saturday and every Saturday when wheat checks, rice checks, and good hot Ralston again present the new exciting
Right around
Space
here.
Patrol.
That should be good.
And be sure to see another exciting Space Patrol program on your local ABC TV station. Consult your local paper for time and channel. Space Patrol came to you transcribed from Hollywood. This is ABC Radio.
Wheat checks, rice checks, and good hot Ralston present Space Patrol! High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol! In today's transcribed adventure, Buzz and Happy are investigating a space factory revolving in an orbit around the planet Venus. Suddenly, they find themselves locked in a freight-handling chamber floating in the middle of the room.
They've cut the artificial gravity field. We're completely weightless.
How are we going to get down to the floor? Oh, my head. Smoking rockets, Commander. We were pulled up to the ceiling. There's the floor down there below us.
They reversed the gravity field. The pull in this room is toward the ceiling.
Well, now how are we going to get down to the floor?
We'll get down to it all right, the hard way, I'm afraid. They'll reverse the gravity field from floor to ceiling till they break every bone in our bodies.
We'll return in just a
Aw.
moment with today's
All right,
Space Patrol
Shy.
adventure, the Venus Space
I better head off
Factory.
now. I hope you have a wonderful stream. Get some rest, Shy. You're amazing and
Hi, gang.
sweet
Space
and
Patrol
awesome.
62
Don't ever
reporting to you
think
from
you're
Laterra
not.
Airport. Just got
We
back
love
from a trip to Venus, and
you.
boy, do I need supercharging. Well, I'll just have myself a Space Patrol
I love
breakfast.
you. I don't know
with all
about the
super
rest of
cereals,
them.
rice checks,
They're
or
kind of
wheat checks.
assholes.
They're bite-sized, you know, and so easy to eat and so different.
They're
and
probably gonna
delicious.
be like, I
The
don't know
Commander
this
made 'em
fucking
official
person. I don't
cereals
give a
of the
shit.
Space Patrol. Try 'em yourself, gang,
I'm too
and don't
cool.
wait. Not for a swell treat like rice checks and wheat checks. Try 'em today. And say, gang, here's something important. We are swamped with orders for space binoculars. We have plenty of them, but we just can't mail them out fast enough. So if you're waiting for space binoculars, please be patient. We'll soon be caught up. Well, I gotta go get supercharged right now. See you later, gang.
Invalid. Solid fail. Nice. Love it.
And now, today's Space Patrol adventure, the Venus Space Factory. Swinging in
Invalid
orbit around
variable.
Venus are two
Man, that
gigantic
invaluable
structures
variable is
popularly
probably
known as
enjoying
space
these
factories.
hugs.
Power is obtained from the sun by use of solar energy reflectors. These privately owned factories
Just
are
enjoying
inspected at regular
those
intervals
ghost
by
hugs
Space
right
Patrol
over there.
personnel to see that United Planets regulations are observed. Right now, in the control section office of one of the factories, Space Patrol Inspector Curtis is talking to Vincent Trowbridge, owner of the plant.
I've completed the inspection, Mr. Trowbridge.
Find anything wrong, Inspector Curtis?
No, nothing serious. The heat insulation on the mercury vapor conduits needs replacing.
Oh, you aren't going to enter that on a report, are you?
Well, I should. But I'll overlook it this time if you promise to have it repaired by the time of my next official visit here.
Of course. You just play ball with me, Curtis, and I'll play ball with you.
Fine. Oh, Mr. Trowbridge.
Yes, Curtis.
About the investment you're handling for me, is everything all right?
Well, it doesn't look good right now.
What, can I get my 10,000 credits back?
Perhaps in a few months.
A few months? Well, Mr. Trowbridge, you said last month we could expect a quick profit.
Yes, I also said there were certain risks involved. You remember that, don't you?
Yeah, but all our other investments, they turned out all right.
They were for small amounts, 100 credits or so.
I was counting on that money. You put me in a terrible spot.
I didn't put you on the spot, Curtis. You insisted I take your money. It was your money, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course it was. Except for a few hundred I borrowed.
Double derp.
But it has to be paid back right away.
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Well, look, you've got to help me. If the Space Patrol finds out I've been having business dealings with one of the firms I inspect, I'll lose my job.
Well, you didn't worry much about that when you were winning.
Yeah, it was foolish, I admit it. But I was relying on your business judgment. This gets out of... I'm finished.
Perhaps I should have realized you weren't in a position to risk so much money. Tell you what. Suppose I return those 10,000 credits to you.
Will you, Mr. Trowbridge?
Now, understand,
I mean,
I only do this out of the goodness of my heart.
my brain is
This
kind of
just a
like,
loan,
I don't fucking know.
It's my money you're getting. Your 10,000 is still invested with another firm, and I can't touch it.
I'll pay you back every credit when the other deal begins to pay off.
Yeah. Oh, in the meantime, you're in a position to do me a favor.
What do you have in mind?
Well, you also inspect the other space factory, don't you?
Stan Larkin's plant? Oh, yes, sir.
What's his record?
Excellent. Why?
Perhaps you've been somewhat lax in your inspection, somewhat indulgent, shall we say.
Oh, no. I'm always very careful.
Yes, but there is always room for improvement, Curtis. From now on, you can even be more careful when you check on Larkin. When are you due there again?
2 days from now.
Well, just make sure you examine his entire factory thoroughly. I'm sure you'll be able to find that Larkin is guilty of several irregularities.
You aren't asking me to turn in a false report.
Would you rather a true one be turned in on you?
All right, Mr. Trowbridge.
This may ease your conscience a little. I have a couple of men working at Larkin's factory.
Oh?
You wouldn't have to use your imagination too much in...
Bloody hell. What? What's up?
Commander Corey's office. Cadet Happy here.
So
Yes.
get this. If
All
this
right,
is
Major.
right...
Well, what is it?
Uh-huh.
It's Major Robertson, Commander. He says Inspector Curtis is due back at Venus City headquarters tomorrow. He's been on sick leave.
Hap, remind me to spaceophone Curtis in the morning regarding the space factory report.
Yes, sir.
I can't understand what's happened to Stan Larkin's operation.
Well, who is this Larkin, sir?
He owns one of the 2 space factories circling
Okay.
Venus. The last 2 inspection reports have been pretty bad.
2
3 weeks
user.
ago, Larkin's plant had a very high...
Yay!
What's the trouble, sir? Curtis listed 6
Yeah,
counts of
you
defective
did
safety
it!
including the main airlock. When he returned
Fucking
for another
cat.
checkup 2 weeks later, 3 of the previous
That's what
citations hadn't been corrected.
was borking it up.
Oh, that's excellent. You know, it looks to me as though Larkin's trying to cut corners.
It's not a very smart move with a new government contract still sitting on the Secretary General's desk.
That's not a smart move in any case, Happy. Any negligence in one of those space factories could cost the life of every man in the plant.
Yeah,
First, I'll see what Curtis has to say
thank
about the situation.
you.
Then I may pay Larkin.
Thank you for the hugs.
Curtis at Venus City calling Trowbridge at Space Factory number 2.
We're about to have some fun waiting for this.
Trowbridge here. Go ahead, Curtis.
I just thought I ought to let you know. Corey's going to blast off for a visit to Larkin's factory.
Is he coming here, too?
He didn't mention it in our space phone conversation. But better be prepared just in case he does.
I am always prepared. Did he question your report?
How would
on
you
Larkin?
like it worded?
But I'm worried. I don't want to get
I
into this
guess.
Now, look, Curtis, stop worrying. Just take it easy.
Big Board, Board Birdie
We'll
gave
talk
Go
about it later. When
Chimera
is
a
Corey
great
due at
big
Larkin?
hug. Spreading the love.
All right, Curtis.
I guess it would
Trowbridge
be
out.
spreading the love. Would be the best way to describe it.
Can my men do to convince Corey that Larkin isn't?
Come on. Come on.
You could start decelerating now, Happy. We're nearly on the factory's orbit.
It certainly doesn't look very solid, Commander. Like a bunch of wheels strung together with wire.
Well, it would never do on a planet, of course, but out here in space with no gravity pull, it's strong enough.
Where do we join airlocks?
At the end of that tube projecting from the circular structure. We'll make our approach from the other side.
It looks like we've got a clear approach on this vector, sir.
Right. Let's contact Larkin and tell him we're coming in for inspection.
Yeah.
Commander Corey, I've been in the manufacturing business for 20 years. This is the first time I've been accused of mismanagement.
All you're being accused of right now, Mr. Larkin, is failure to correct certain faulty equipment after receiving a citation from our inspector.
But I tell you, I ordered it corrected.
Did you check to see if your orders were carried out?
Well, frankly, no, I didn't. In the past, I've never found it necessary to check up on my employees.
Mr. Larkin, our inspectors have a regular procedure to follow. Would you say that in the past, Curtis has ignored defective equipment?
I don't know whether Curtis has ignored defective equipment or not, but I haven't.
Well, then what about those last two reports? What about the complaints of impurities in your products?
Commander,
high fives.
Would you like to inspect this factory right now?
I certainly would.
You want to fight?
But you haven't answered my question.
Like,
Maybe
fight?
we both know the answers after inspection. I manufacture plastics, not excuses.
All right, Larkin. I'll call my cadet and we'll inspect the plant.
Dude, you guys
I'll
are
say this for you,
incredible.
Larkin.
You
We're all
guys
yours.
are amazing. Don't ever think yourself low. You guys are always working hard. You've got this. It takes time. It takes effort. It's not going to be the first time. Hell, it may not even be the 5th or 6th. But you've got this. If it's something you want to do, yeah, high five and fight. If it's something you really want to do, you got this. Just got to put yourself out there. Get yourself out there. Do it. Believe in yourself. Even when nobody else does. But know that I believe in everybody here. Know that everybody here that is here or has been here, I believe in everybody. I know you guys got it. You guys are doing such amazing things. You guys are self-reliant, stepping up in the world and stuff like that. Takes time, takes effort. You guys got it.
The factory is run very efficiently.
We haven't finished the tour yet, Commander. With these accusations against me, I think it only fair that you make a complete inspection.
All right. What's next?
Well, you've seen the crew's living quarters, the power control station, and the process control room. As I recall your inspector's last report, there was a defective airlock in number 2 loading chamber.
That's right. Has it been repaired?
I ordered it repaired. Come with me. You can see for yourselves. Oh, here, wait. You'd better both put on heavy coats if you're going in there.
Why, is it cold in there?
About 5 degrees below 0 centigrade. The coats are here in the locker. Here's one for you, Commander.
Thank you.
And here you are, Cadet.
Thanks, Mr. Larkin. Oh, why is the loading chamber so cold?
This chamber is where we keep the hexaplast sheets. They're moved directly into the hold of a cargo ship, which is also at 5 degrees below 0.
Hexaplast? What's that?
It's a light but very strong plastic, Happy. It's called the material with a memory.
A memory?
Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me, Commander, the intercom. Larkin at chamber 2. Yes?
How would you like that flavor?
Wait. That's what I'm... Oh, all right. I'll be right back. Commander,
sometimes we all need a little bit of help. Give them a high five.
Interpreted my instructions on
I guess that would be it.
Or examine loading chamber 2.
User gave a high five.
Thanks, Commander.
They're radical.
Let's go in, Happy.
That's way more appropriate.
We'd better secure the door to hold the temperature down.
Oh, it's not as cold in here as I expected it to be.
It's a dry cold, low humidity. These coats are pretty heavy.
Well, there sure isn't much room to move around with all these bales stacked in here.
Now, there's the airlock at the other end of the chamber. Let's check the indicator and see if there's any leakage.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, Commander, what did you mean when you said hexaplast was a material with a memory?
Well, it can be molded into a certain shape at a fairly high temperature. Then when it's cold, the way it is now, it flattens out.
Uh-huh.
When the temperature rises, it springs back into its original form, just as though its molecules remembered what shape to take.
What was that?
I don't know. It sounded as though something snapped.
Oh, look, up there. The top bale came undone. Yeah, somebody did a sloppy job of packing it. Oh, there goes another one. Hey, look, it's moving. The cargo's shifting.
We've got to get out of here, Happy.
Hey, Commander, what's happening?
The hexaplast, expanding to its original shape. Open the door, hurry.
It's locked, sir.
We've got to get out of here in a hurry. If we don't, the hexaplast will crush us against the wall.
We'll return to Space Patrol in just a moment. This is Captain Dick Tufeld reporting the morning news direct from Terra City. First, the headlines. Commander Corey offers projectoscope to boys and girls on Earth. Space Patrol mail bags jammed with orders. The commander interrupts all communication lanes to warn projectoscope is offered for limited time only. Those are the headlines, now the details. Today, Buzz Corey is again offering all boys and girls a chance to send for the new 6-inch pocket projectoscope. This streamlined blue and yellow plastic model in the shape of the commander's rocket ship has been designed to do 3 important things. 1, to flash on and off so rapidly it can be used as a signal light. 2, to throw a steady beam of light so it can also be used as a flashlight. 3, to throw pictures on the wall by means of a special strip of film. Response from Earth has been terrific. Orders have been pouring in without let-up, but supplies are still big and work is on schedule. When a letter is received, a projectoscope is mailed at once. But Commander Corey warned in a special bulletin that the projectoscope could be offered for a limited time only. So, gang, send for your projectoscope today. Just buy a box of rice checks or wheat checks.
Oh,
Send with your name and address. Send 35
That's
cents
radical.
and a
Sometimes
rice
we all
check
need a high
or
five.
wheat checks box top.
Sometimes
to
we all
Space
need a
Patrol.
hand.
Box
I like
6,
that.
8,
That's a great
6,
pun.
St. Louis,
You
Missouri.
win.
This
You
offer
win
is
at
good
puns.
only in the USA and may be withdrawn at any time. That's Space Patrol, Box 686, St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, yeah.
And now back to today's adventure, the Venus Space Factory. Vincent Trowbridge, owner of a space factory revolving around Venus, has forced a Space Patrol inspector to turn in false reports against Stan Larkin, owner of a competing space factory. Commander Corey and Cadet Happy went to the Larkin plant to investigate. While in loading chamber number 2 of the space factory, the 2 space patrolmen find themselves in danger of being crushed by a rapidly expanding plastic known as hexaplast as the temperature rises in the chamber.
Stand back, Happy. Let me try that door.
Yes, sir.
Somebody must have locked it after we got in here.
You suppose it was Larkin?
Hap, look out!
Huh? Wow, if you hadn't yelled, there would have been a smash between those 2 blocks of
Obvies
hexaplast.
are
to keep
edible
expanding till it
as
fills
seen
every inch of
above.
this chamber.
I'm
As
assuming
hard
it
as
shows the
rock after it
code.
reaches its
Yes,
original
I
shape.
assume it shows the code as well.
By the time it does, it won't matter to us. Hey, wait. You've given me an idea. There's a bale that hasn't broken open yet. Help me drag it to the door.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's move fast, Happy.
This bale feels soft.
Now let's wedge it between the stack of hexaplast and the door. A little tighter.
Commander, I can feel it expanding.
Stand back. When those metal packing strips burst, they'll lash up like whips.
There it goes.
It's swelling up. Let's hope that door is the weakest part of the chamber.
Hey, it works, sir. The door's open.
Let's get out of here quickly.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, Commander, it's colder out here in the passage than it was in the chamber.
Let's get to the control room. I want to hear Larkin's explanation of this. Here's the control room, Hap.
You want your
Commander, you're safe.
SO
You know what
or
happened in the
Discord
morning?
edited?
Yes. Did you secure the outer door of the passage? Yes, I did.
Also,
Now, maybe you'll
Unlurk
tell me
is
who locked the
just
refrigeration door.
just welcome back. That should be fine for welcome back.
You were in there with that wild plastic? Where did you think we were, Larkin?
Do you want
don't
your
know.
Discord?
I
I
the
guess.
argument between the 2 technicians, then I came back here
Yeah,
and checked the
sure.
instruments.
You can
I
edit
could see
it.
the temperature was rising in the loading chamber. What made it
Discord.
rise? The thermostat must have been defective.
I guess. Hey,
even if the hexaplast
come
burst
chill
the chamber,
out in
how
the
will lose
in
any
the
of other
end or
sections of the
something
factory.
like that
I'd still
would be
like to know
fine.
what made the temperature rise and the door lock just when Cadet Happy and I were in that chamber.
Commander, you don't think it was deliberate?
I don't know, Larkin. But somebody here is guilty of criminal negligence. As of this moment, your factory is officially closed.
Closed?
Why? Safety. One incompetent or vicious man in this space factory could destroy the lives of everyone aboard it. I'm going to order a ship to be sent here from Venus to remove every one of your staff to Venus City until we can have a complete investigation. I'll assign a space patrol ship to cruise alongside this factory in its orbit around Venus to protect your interests.
Very well, Commander. I'll order a complete shutdown.
All right, Larkin. Come on, Happy. We'll get to our ship and space upon Venus City. Then we'll head for Terra and organize an investigation.
Curtis calling Trowbridge aboard Space Factory number 2. Curtis calling Vincent Trowbridge at Space Factory number 2.
Trowbridge here. Go ahead, Curtis.
Are there any cargo ships loading or unloading at the factory?
No ships aren't due till tomorrow. Why?
I'm coming there to talk to you.
What am I?
I'll tell you when I get there.
Now, isn't that rather stupid? You aren't due to inspect for another 10 days.
I'm nearly there. Have the airlocks ready.
Why can't you tell me what you want over the spaceophone? We're both on the scramble circuit.
I've got to talk to you. In person.
All right, come ahead. But if you are in trouble, don't expect me to get you out of
Commander, shouldn't we be on the Terra Vector?
I've changed course, Happy. We're heading for the other space factory on the opposite side of Venus.
Why? Is something wrong at the Trowbridge plant?
Well, so far it's not as serious as what went on at Larkin's. I've been getting some interesting information from Major Robertson, though. Trowbridge has been putting out some defective plastics, too, worse than Larkin's.
Was it in the inspector's report, sir?
No. The Bureau of Standards discovered it. It should have been detected by our inspector at the factory. Yet he's consistently given Trowbridge a high efficiency rating.
Does the same man check both factories?
Yes, George Curtis. Well, maybe he needs a vacation.
Yeah, he seemed to be right on his toes when he checked Larkin's plant.
Venus City Space Control was supposed to notify me when they located Curtis. He's off duty for 18 hours, so he must be somewhere in the city.
Oh, there's another collection of wheels in the viewscope, sir. We're getting close to the Trowbridge factory.
All right, Curtis. Tell me what was important enough to bring you here to the factory at this time.
I found out what your men tried to do to Corey with the hexaplast. You might have killed him.
Wouldn't that have put Larkin in a hot spot? As it is, this will probably finish him.
Yeah, but you don't know the rest of it. Corey had the whole crew, including Larkin, flown to Venus City for an investigation. I'll be called in to testify.
So what? That close call, Corey will convince him that Larkin isn't fit to operate a factory. You just calm down. Go back to Venus City and be there when he calls you.
But, Trowbridge, don't you realize? Corey will probably give Larkin and his crew a brainograph test and find out about your spies.
I hadn't thought of that.
Corey will find out you're behind this whole scheme and find out about me.
You know, I'm glad you did come here, Curtis. You can find me to Venus before Corey organizes his investigation. We'll have to eliminate those spies of mine before they're given the brainograph test.
I won't have any part of it.
All you have to do is keep your mouth shut. Being a space patrol inspector, you won't be asked to take a brainograph test, not if you play calm.
Commander Corey aboard Terra 5 calling Venus Space Factory number 2.
That's Corey. Shut up.
Corey aboard Terra 5 calling Space Factory number 2.
Now keep your mouth shut, Curtis. Let me do the talking. Venus Space Factory number 2 to Commander Corey. Trowbridge here.
Mr. Trowbridge, I want to talk to you on official business.
Why, of course, Commander.
You'll be ready to join airlocks with the factory in about 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Yes.
Come ahead, Commander.
Thanks, Mr. Trowbridge. Corey out.
You recognize my ship. Why didn't you stall him till I could get away?
It's too late now. He'd see you anyway. Don't worry. Just do as I say and we'll both be all right. Just get back in that living compartment and lock the door. I'll handle Corey.
What are you going to do?
Just leave that to me. Go on, get in that compartment.
Go on, Happy.
Yes, sir.
Well, Commander Corey, this is rather a surprise.
Hello, Mr. Trowbridge. I recognized our inspector's ship at number 2 airlock. Is he in here?
Yes, he's inspecting my factory.
It was my impression that he was here 4 days ago.
Oh, you mean you didn't know he was coming here today? I'm afraid Inspector Curtis is a very thorough young man. I've been getting quite a going-over from him.
You have? Why?
Well, I'll let him tell you. He's probably in the handling room now. This way, please. On second thought, maybe I'd better tell you myself. Frankly,
come chill
I
at the
tried to deceive Curtis on him.
with us at the Sleepy Dragon Inn. We'd love to have you join in our conversations. Oh, yeah, I love that. Thank you.
Feeling very well, and
You are so nice,
That he wouldn't know.
Board. You are
Well,
way
I found
too
out
nice.
differently. He's going over the entire plant with a vengeance.
After I see Curtis, there are a couple of other matters I want to discuss with you, Mr. Trowbridge.
Certainly. You'll
I
find
do
Curtis right
appreciate
in here,
it.
Commander.
You're very nice.
The handling room. Just go right in. Hey, you. On your feet. Let me get through that door after him.
Oh. Commander, we can't touch the floor. What happened?
We're floating. Trowbridge cut off the artificial gravity in here.
We're going right toward
All
the
right.
ceiling.
Now take it easy.
You know what
Reach the
time it
ceiling,
is,
push
though.
yourself gently toward the floor.
Yes, sir.
Gently now. You might bounce back up again. When your feet touch, make your way carefully toward the door. Remember, we're completely weightless.
Gotta
I
put
can
this
reach the
all in a
ceiling.
file.
Here goes.
That's it. We're going down.
Yeah,
No.
a couple of feathers. Oh, this is the strangest
There
feeling.
we go.
Now. Your feet are almost
Yeah,
touching
like
the
that. So fight or attack.
Oh, my
Yeah. Fight
The
or
rockets might have
attack
been pulled up
used
to the
to
ceiling.
do
There's the
grant
floor down there
writing.
below us.
If I saw
reverse the
some
gravity field.
simple code, I'd
All
have
this room
a
is
better
toward the
idea
ceiling.
of what
How are we
I'm
gonna get down to
working
the
with.
floor?
So
The hard
fight
way,
or
I'm
attack,
afraid.
and what
Trowbridge
should it
keeps
say?
reversing the gravity field from
Fight.
floor to ceiling till he batters us
You ready?
unconscious.
You ready to go, mate? Or attack?
Now you see why Trowbridge calls
We're
this the
we're
handling
getting
room.
into
You can handle any object by
a
adjusting
bloody
the gravity
blue
field,
over
no matter
here.
how heavy.
Yeah, including us. Wow, feel that. I'm pressing harder than ever against the ceiling.
Trowbridge is increasing the gravity field.
What's he going to do? Knock us out by giving us extra G's?
I doubt that he has that much power.
Well, it's strong enough so that I can't stand up on the ceiling.
If he reverses it at this strength, we'll break every bone in our bodies when we hit the floor.
Wow, this is awful. Just waiting for him to smash us down.
Happy, look down there on the wall. See that switch box?
Yes, sir.
It's right by the outer loading hatch. Maybe a gravity control emergency switch. We can just turn that lever to the off position.
But we can't reach it, sir. Not even if we could stand up.
No, but there are a lot of objects around us up here in the ceiling. Small things
Fight
we
you
can
ready
throw.
to go, mate? We're
You hit that
getting
switch
into
before
a
Trowbridge
bloody
reverses
blue
the
over
gravity.
here. A
There's
blue?
small crowbar.
Yeah.
even
You
hard
don't
to
know what a
crawl
blue
with all
is?
this
Oh,
weight
it's the Australian version of a fight.
Take careful aim, Happy. Remember,
So like a
be ready to
blue
duck.
is like
Ball's gonna
a
fall back
brawl
into the
or
ceiling.
something like
Right,
that.
I'm glad you reminded me. Well, here goes.
Oh, watch
That's
out, it's falling
that's
back.
normally what that means.
I didn't throw it nearly hard enough.
I'll try it with this wrench.
If you hit it, we'll have quite a drop.
I love
If
it
I
so
hit it, we'll
much.
stay here in the ceiling
It's
till
like
we
a
push
blue.
ourselves down.
Oh my god, I
Cross
love
your
it.
fingers.
Hey, you hit it, sir. We're weightless again.
All right, Happy. Easy now. Press against the ceiling with your legs. Push yourself down toward the door. Okay, careful now. Let's go.
Come on, Curtis, quick. Get into your ship. What'd you do with Corey? He's floating around in the handling room, up near the ceiling. What? Well, just as I was about to reverse the gravity pole and smash him to the floor, the field cut off. I guess I overloaded the coils. Come on, we gotta get out of here. Hurry, get it to your ship.
All right, Trowbridge, stay right where you are.
Hurry!
Commander, I didn't know you were here.
Curtis, you had the right hunch in coming back here, but evidently you didn't know just how far Trowbridge really would go.
But no, Commander.
Yeah, that's right, Curtis. I might even take a brainograph test.
Happy, take Trowbridge into custody.
No, you don't. Get your hands up to that Curtis. Come on, you
Big
two.
battle! Big
Hey,
battle!
good work, Curtis. Now, Corey, we'll see. Get him, Happy?
Oh, Dorados! El Dorado! Ba 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 ba.
Trowbridge forced
Ba da
me
da
off. He
da
bribed
da
two of Larkin's guards to heat
da.
up the hexaplast chamber. I didn't have a thing to do with it.
I don't think
Keep your
I
mouth
can.
shut.
You might as well let him
I
talk.
can play the
Trowbridge. We've
beat.
got enough on you right
Ba
now.
da 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 da.
Honestly, I
Ba da
wouldn't.
da da da
I
da
only
da
did what I
da.
did so I
Da
wouldn't
da
lose
da
my
da
inspector's job.
Curtis,
da
you
da.
have a peculiar idea of an inspector's duties.
Yeah, don't worry, Curtis. You'll still be an inspector. You can inspect the inside of a criminal rehabilitation center.
Shut the fuck up, Happy. Eat my ass,
An
Happy.
action preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure in just a moment. Gang,
Just
everybody's
fucking
talking about
suck
the
a
projectoscope, and
fucking
no wonder.
taco
It's
down,
terrific.
you piece
now,
of
here's
shit.
a boy who's been talking about his projectoscope since the moment he got it. That was on Saturday morning.
Junior,
Oh.
look. I got my
Yeah,
projector.
their board's
Man,
been
it's
helping
really
me out
neat.
with commands right
Look at
now.
that. It's shaped like a real outer space rocket ship with tail fins and a radar antenna.
Sunday night, and he's still going
Hope
strong.
the stream went
Turn
well.
out the light. There now. I'm going to show you some pictures on the wall with my projectoscope.
my
Buzz Corey and
projector
Cadet Happy to
scope.
see there.
Yeah, you fucking have
real
a
Space
projector
Patrol
scope.
adventure.
I
It's
believe
called
it.
Mighty Meteor. And there's 3 other adventures on the same film.
Yeah.
And so it went with his friends on Monday,
Poor Birdie throws
Tuesday,
fisticuff
and Wednesday.
as they scream, "You ready to go, mate? We're getting into a bloody blue over here." And balls.
Then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday
And
again.
balls.
And this boy is still talking about his projectoscope.
Now, don't cry, sis. I'll find that nickel you dropped here in the dark. See, I got my projectoscope in my pocket. And it's a swell flashlight, too. See that beam of light? Hey, here's your nickel, sis.
It's a swell flashlight.
Gang,
Let
get
me,
yourself one
hey
of these
sis,
wonderful
hey
projectoscopes.
stepsis, let
We
me
have
take
enough for
out
all of
my
you, and we'll send you one the day we get your
projectoscope.
order. Just buy a box of rice checks or wheat checks. Then, with your name and address, send 35 cents in coin and a rice checks or wheat checks box top to Space Patrol, Box 686, St. Louis,
And
Missouri.
swell, like,
Space
what the fuck?
686,
You,
St. Louis,
I
Missouri.
look, I love my sister, but I wouldn't hang out with her like that,
And now,
like
a
in the
preview of next
in the
week's
fucking
exciting Space
dark.
Patrol adventure.
The fuck?
Buzz and Happy have joined airlocks with a spaceship in which 2 criminals are
They've
holding
joined airlocks.
Although the criminals have basically surrendered over the spacephone, Buzz is still wary.
I'm so sorry.
To open the inner hatch.
That's fucking hilarious to me.
Yes, sir.
They joined airlocks.
You got us, Commander, with our hands up. Look, I'll turn on the lights so you can see better.
Happy, the lights.
They're blinding, Commander. I can't see. Let them have it, Rambo. They can't see. They're helpless.
They joined airlocks.
Be sure to be with us next Saturday for the exciting story, The Cosmic Ray Detector, when wheat checks, rice checks, and good hot Ralston again bring you Space Patrol! Special bulletin for boys and girls in Indianapolis, Indiana, and Washington, D.C.
Yeah,
Buzz
nice.
Corey's own space battle cruiser, the Ralston Rocket, will be in your area
Oh, the
next
mount
week.
doesn't
Don't
align
miss it.
with the balls.
Ralston Rocket.
Ah!
Space Patrol, an original Mike Moser production starring Ed
Sad
Kemper as
day.
Commander Corey and Lynn Osborne as Cadet Happy, was written by Lou Houston and directed by Larry Robertson. Other players were Ken Mayer, Bela Kovach, Norman Jolly, and David Duval. Dick Tufeld speaking. Now, don't forget to tune in next Saturday and every Saturday. Wheat
Good
checks,
enough.
Rice checks.
Good
and
enough.
Good hot Ralston present Space Patrol.
Anything else?
High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary
Anything
justice.
else?
Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
I guess that should be it for now.
In today's transcribed adventure, Buzz and Happy have joined airlocks
As far
with
as
a spaceship
I can
in
tell.
which 2 criminals are holding Carol captive. Although the outlaws have meekly surrendered over the spaceophone, Buzz is still wary. I'm going to open the inner hatch, Happy. Have your ray gun ready.
Yes, sir.
You got us, Commander. With our hands up.
Keep them that way.
You can put those guns away because you can't see.
Happy, the lights.
They're blinding, Commander.
Let them have it, Rambo. They can't see. They're helpless.
I'm gonna have to take their word for it.
We'll be back in just a moment with today's Space Patrol adventure, the Cosmic Ray Detector. Gang, it's terrific. It's sensational. It's new, different, thrilling. It'll pop your eyes wide open in amazement. It'll have you whistling like you never whistled before. It'll have you yelling with excitement because, gang, this is it. The swellest regulation Space Patrol equipment you ever had the chance to own. I'm speaking of the Space Patrol Pocket Projectoscope. What does it look like? What does it do? How can you get it? Well, gang, I have the answers. It's a model of Buzz Corey's rocket ship Terra 5. It's 6 inches long. It has 4 big-tailed fins. It has a 1-inch radar antenna. It's made of beautiful blue and yellow plastic. What does it do? It blinks on and off rapidly. Flash, flash, flash like a real signal light. It throws a steady beam of light like a real flashlight. It shows pictures on the wall like a real film projector. Complete with bulb and battery. Complete with film containing 4 Space Patrol adventures. Now you put this film in your projectoscope, you darken the room, push the radar antenna, and there on the wall you get a picture. To show a whole adventure, slide the film from picture to picture. Loads and loads of fun, and nothing like it ever before. Gang, to get a projectoscope, do this. Buy a box of rice Chex or wheat
Acting
Chex.
like we're
Send with
fucking
your name and
friends.
address. Send
I
35
can't
cents
even
in
get
coin
rice
and a
Chex
rice
anymore.
Chex or wheat Chex box
Gang,
to
this
Space Patrol,
motherfucker
box 686,
can't even get me
St. Louis,
rice
Missouri.
Chex anymore.
This offer good only in the
fucker.
USA and may be withdrawn at any time. That's Space Patrol.
Not sure if Nightbot has a list function.
St.
It can
Louis, Missouri.
append 2 for the lurk list count. Yeah.
And now, today's Space Patrol adventure, the Cosmic Ray Detector. In Commander Corey's central
Agreed.
office
I
at Space
couldn't-
Patrol headquarters on Terra,
couldn't even
Cadet
fathom.
Happy is checking through a file of search mission reports from the Venus Command as the Secretary General's daughter, Carol, enters.
Hi, Happy.
Oh, hello, Carol. Hey, that's some outfit.
You like it? Dad got it for me especially for this trip to Jupiter.
Hey, it looks great. What time does your ship leave?
In about an hour. I'm going on the SS Space Queen.
Traveling in style, eh?
Well, I wanted to fly my own ship. But Dad talked me into taking
That
the
reads
passenger.
Java. Ah, okay.
The commander around?
Oh, he stepped out about a half hour ago. I don't know when he'll be back.
Gosh, I hope he didn't forget.
Say, that reminds me. He said this
It
phone
reads
Oh,
Java.
good. It's the data for my talks at
Ah,
Jupiter
it
University.
reads Java.
Opportunities for youth in interplanetary government service.
Well, that shouldn't give you any trouble.
Well, I imagine the commander's notes in the Space Patrol will be a big help. Well, I'd better get over to the spaceport and see what's happening with my luggage.
Okay, Carol. Good luck.
Look, it's
Thanks,
free. I'm not going. It was free and stuff like that. There's probably better services. Hell, you could
How are you
probably.
doing, Happy?
I should have
I'm
read
nearly
the
finished filing the
evil
report.
line there.
Carol
line
was just
sooner.
here. She got the notes already. Good. You can finish that job later, Hap. We've got to get over to the spaceport.
Something wrong, sir?
Yes, Happy, there is. One of our agents was on his way to the security lab with some of those new cosmic ray detector units. He was waylaid and slugged. The
This
thief
is
got
why
6
it's
of the units
free.
and a copy of
Java.
Our agent got a brief glimpse of the man who
It
slugged him.
barely
Not positive,
functions
but he
and
thinks
nobody
the thief might
likes
be
it.
Dolph Rambo.
Dolph Rambo. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Rambo's been questioned a couple of times in the past in regard to some gem swindles. He couldn't
Need
make
more
anything
Java
stick.
for Java.
branching out into cosmic
We
ray
need more RAM
If it
for
is
our
Rambo,
Java.
I think he'll try to get the detector units off Terra as quickly as possible. I have an extra detail at the spaceport now. Let's get down there and look around.
Yeah, let's get these tight pants. Tight pants. Tight and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with it.
Oh, excuse me. Could you tell me where the interplanetary transport ticket office is?
Yes, I'm headed that way myself. Follow me.
Why, thank you.
Got the detectors, Hensley?
Yes, in a jewel case right here in my pocket.
No one's watching. Hand it to me.
Better be careful, Rambo.
Is it a
Terminal
Neil
is
Breen
swarming with
movie?
Space Patrol
A
men.
jewel
What?
case.
Didn't you fix the detectors into a necklace the way you planned?
Yes, and it's a beauty. It would take an expert to tell the real gems from the ray detector crystals.
What about the formula?
It's hidden under a false bottom of jewel case.
Then slip it to me. In 10 minutes, I can be aboard the Space Queen.
I think these Space Patrol agents are looking for somebody. If they get suspicious, they'll hold the gems for a careful examination.
But they wouldn't hold me, Hensley. I've got those identification papers you fixed for me showing that I'm a representative for Jupiter Gem Importers.
It's too big a risk, Rambo. I wouldn't be surprised if everyone who was getting on the ship was thoroughly searched.
So what are we going to do? Stay here on Terra?
Ah, that's risky, too. Say, look over there. Isn't that Carol Carlisle, the Secretary General's daughter?
Where?
Over there, checking her luggage.
Yes, it is. Looks like she'll be aboard the Space Queen, too.
Well, now, I doubt very much if her luggage would be searched.
Now, what do you mean?
Just this. You go on ahead. I'll wait here. And as soon as I can, I'll slip the jewel case into one of her suitcases. And after the ship gets to Jupiter, you can steal it back from her.
That's a great idea, Hensley.
Go.
All right.
But watch your step.
Go on now. Get aboard. I'll take another ship to Jupiter and join you there.
Commander, Isn't that Carol over there by gate 12?
Yes. Let's go over and say goodbye to her. It'll explain our presence here in case the thief is watching us.
It's about 15 minutes until the Space Queen blasts off.
Mm-hmm. While we're talking to Carol, we can get a line on the other passengers. Uh-oh. Come this way, Happy. Just saw somebody I'd like to talk to. That fellow with the briefcase.
Who is he, sir?
Rambo. Get on the other side of him in case he tries to make a break. Leaving Terra, Rambo?
Oh, Commander Corey. Yes, Commander, I'm going to Jupiter for the firm.
The firm?
Jupiter Gem Importers. I've been with them for nearly a year now.
I see. I wonder if you'd mind coming with me to the guard office.
Why, is something wrong?
I'd like to ask you a few questions. It'd be less embarrassing in private.
Oh, naturally, I have no objections, but the Space Queen is due to blast off in a few minutes.
The ship will be held here until we've finished our checkup. If everything's all right, you'll be aboard, Rambo.
Oh, very well, Commander. I'll come with you.
Would you mind if we examined your luggage?
Certainly not. But, may I ask what you're looking for?
If you have it, you know what I'm looking for. If you don't, it doesn't matter.
Satisfied, Commander?
Oh, not quite, Rambo. What did you find out, Happy?
All the luggage has been checked, sir. Nothing.
How about Rambo's?
His is okay, too.
All right, Rambo, you can go now.
Thank you, Commander. I must say your men have been very thorough.
That's their job. The Space Queen will be blasting off in a few minutes.
Yes. I hope you find what you're after. Whatever that may be.
Well, sir, it looks as though we drew a blank on Rambo this time.
Happy, you and I are going to blast off for Jupiter and Terra 5 and see what we can find out about Rambo and his honest business venture.
This is Dolph Rambo on Jupiter calling Burton Henchley aboard private space cruiser J437. Rambo calling Burton Henchley.
Henchley here. Go ahead.
Henchley, something's gone wrong.
What do you mean? Where are you?
At the Hotel Juno in Jupiter City.
Did you get the ray detectors?
No, they weren't in Carol's suitcase. I checked right after the luggage was taken off the Space Queen.
But they got to be. Are you sure you picked the right one?
Yes, but they weren't there. The jewel case was gone.
Now listen. Don't get panicky. The girl probably has it. Where is she staying?
At the Olympia Hotel.
Well, I'll be landing at Jupiter City in a few minutes. Just sit tight till I get there. We'll search her room.
Suppose she's in it.
Figure some way to get her out for a while. A fake phone call ought to do the trick.
Yeah, but what'll I tell her?
Well, that's your problem. After all, it should be simple for an experienced conman like you.
All right, Henchley. I'll think of something.
Happy?
Yes, Commander? You want me to take over the controls?
Oh, no, thanks. Space Control has cleared us for landing. I'll bring her in. I just wanted to tell you that our suspicions of Rambo are well-founded.
Oh? You mean he's the one that slugged our agent and took the ray detector?
Thank you for all the help, by the way, Board. I do appreciate it, man. You've been really helpful. And thanks, everybody, for chilling out with me.
Is run by a man
I do
named
appreciate
Burton
it.
Henchley. And Henchley blasted off from Terra right after the Space Queen.
Did they find anything aboard his ship, sir?
No. Henchley was clean. Very likely he was the one who was talking to Rambo at the spaceport.
Well, I wonder why Rambo didn't go with Hinchley. If they're both going to Jupiter, they would have saved a fare in the Space Queen. Well, maybe business is so good they don't have to worry about credits.
Well, it could be that Rambo intends to pick out a future victim among the passengers. After we land in Jupiter City, we'll pay Carol a visit and then check up on our gem experts.
Got an Army of Darkness kind of vibe right here.
This is Carol's room, Henchley, 1209.
Is anybody looking, Rambo?
All clear.
Ah, it's locked. We'll have to use the Magna key. In here, quickly. Now, let's get to work. See, we got about 20 minutes before she realized that there is no Professor Blackwell who's going to meet her in the Juno Hotel coffee shop.
Pretty good gimmick, wasn't it? When I found out Carol was here to talk at the university, I thought she'd probably fall for something like that.
Yes.
Oh,
very clever. Now, let's
thank
see if you're
you.
clever enough to find a jewel case.
Nice.
And that suitcase.
Oh,
there,
no!
that's the one that's supposed to be in it.
No!
Yes, but it's been partly
Lol.
unpacked.
I shouldn't laugh at misfortune, but it gets me every time when it's like it's an obvious fucking command,
She's
and
either
it's
wearing
like
it
no,
or she had it locked up in a
No.
hotel wall.
No.
Now what are we going to do?
Well, we'll
Don't
have
give
to
a
wait
shit.
till she gets back.
Yeah, but suppose she's turned the
Don't
jewels
give a
over to
shit.
the
Let's
space
see,
patrol.
now. See if the formula is still in the case. Yeah, it's still here. Well, my guess is she's wearing the necklace. After all, she'd never suspect that some of the gems are really ray detector crystals. Wait, what's this?
The spaceogram. Look, she started to send a message and was interrupted. To Secretary General Carlisle, Terra.
It's to her father. Dear Dad, what a wonderful surprise. I found a necklace when I opened the suitcase on the ship. You really shouldn't have. That's all the farther she got.
Oh, and my phone call as Professor Blackwell interrupted her.
Oh, that's a break. Supposing she'd send this spaceogram.
Yeah.
I'll just take this message.
Listen, someone's at the door.
It's probably Carol. We won't get rough unless we have to, but we're going to get her out of here.
Here we are, sir. 1209.
We won't stay very long, Happy. Carol's probably anxious to prepare a speech for the university.
Yeah, and I'm anxious to find out what Rambo and Hinchley are up to.
Carol, it's Buzz and Happy.
Well, didn't the clerk tell you that Carol just got back, sir?
Yes. Well, she's here, all right. The door's ajar.
Well, maybe she's in another part of the suite unpacking.
I don't think she'd mind if we went in. Carol, are you here? Oh.
Hey, what's been going on in here? Chairs are upset, and the things on the dressing table are smashed.
Let's look around. Carol?
Thank you.
Carol?
Thank you, Master Lady.
Well, she's not in here.
I do appreciate it.
Carol's been taken away. By the looks of this room, she wasn't very
We're
willing to
almost
go.
done with this.
Happy notified Jupiter City Space Patrol. I'll start questioning the hotel
So far,
staff.
it looks like not a me issue. Yeah, it looks like
We'll
it's not a
return to
you
Space Patrol
issue. It
in
looks like
just a moment.
Looks like
Say, gang,
it's
how's
just
your morning
regular
takeoff?
fucking.
Are you blasting off with your jets really roaring? Are you riding your bike like Buzz
What
Corey
is it?
rides his rocket? I mean, with your speedometer smoking like a volcano on Venus. In other words, Space Patrollers, are you supercharged in the morning?
It's just
Well, here's
a
the way
normal
Commander
Java
Corey gets
issue.
Supercharged. He tucks away a power breakfast with rice checks or wheat checks, the super cereals. Try rice checks today. What do you say? Delicious.
Hope everything's
And try
going
wheat
well,
checks
Master
today.
Ladd.
So swell tasting.
You know
you'll
you're
eat
awesome
more
and
more
amazing, and you
more
know
and
it.
More. Rice checks, wheat checks. The only cereals in the universe with that modern bite-sized design for easy eating. The only cereals in the universe with a picture of Commander Corey or Cadet Happy on the outside of the package. And
Yeah,
the
you
only
could get
cereals in the
those
universe with that mysterious
wheat
magic
checks.
space picture on the inside of the package. The super cereals that help to supercharge you. Rice checks, wheat checks. So, gang, one,
It's
two,
going,
three.
that's for sure.
Get ready to blast off to your grocer's forum right after today's Space Patrol adventure.
I mean, you got this.
And now, back to our Space Patrol adventure, the Cosmic Ray Detector.
I know it's
Buzz and
difficult,
Happy
but
are
I know
investigating the
you'll
mysterious
get through it.
disappearance of the Secretary General's daughter, Carol, from her hotel room in Jupiter City. Knowing that Carol's luggage would not be thoroughly searched for the stolen Cosmic Ray Detector crystals, the two thieves, Burton Henchley and Dolph Rambo, had put the crystals in one of Carol's suitcases. They intended to retrieve them before the luggage could be removed from the Jupiter City spaceport to the hotel. But their plan misfired when Carol accidentally discovered the crystals, which the thieves had disguised by working them into an expensive-looking necklace. While Happy examined Carol's hotel room for clues, Commander Corey has finished interrogating the hotel staff.
Find anything, Happy?
No, sir. Maybe one of the lab experts could make something out of these smudged fingerprints. I can't.
2 technicians are on their way over now. I finally located a maid that's pretty sure she saw Carol. She was with two men. They were going
Oh
down.
no,
the
it not me.
Say Carol was struggling?
According to the maid, she didn't.
Yeah, it's not you, buddy.
Could have held a
You
ray gun on
did.
her.
You're
The maid thought
doing
it was
well,
strange They
man.
didn't at the elevator.
You're doing
Here's one
far
more.
beyond
It may not be much,
what I
sir.
thought you would do.
It was in the wastebasket. Here it is. It was all wadded up.
Helping me out, making my chat look good.
Carol's father.
Cleaning up my
Decided to
chat.
rewrite it. It isn't finished.
Dearest Dad.
That's what friends do. That help you out when you least expect it.
I was so surprised. Necklace.
That could be a motive, all right.
Someone in the ship may have seen it.
Rambo.
Possibly. Rambo doesn't go in for strong-arm methods. Besides, taking the necklace would be one thing, but forcing Carol to go with him, well, that's something else.
Well, maybe she didn't have the necklace with her, and the crook was making her take him to where it was.
But where else would it be? Carol just arrived here. It would be here in a room or in a hotel vault. I'll check with the manager. That phone call, I wonder.
Phone call?
The desk clerk said a Professor Blackwell of the university called Carol shortly after she checked in.
Yeah?
She told the clerk she'd be back in an hour, but came back much
All the
earlier.
time?
Happy, let's get over
Yeah.
to
Oh shit, that is very accurate.
Secretary General.
Okay. Dyslexia.
Rambo, I'll let you out here. Go to the spaceport and get clearance.
Oh my god.
What about Carol? I'll take care of her. Take her to the lab till I hear from you.
Alexia.
No, we'll get her
Alexia.
We'll get her out in space.
Order more paper
If they do,
towels.
she won't be able to tell them anything. All right, Rambo. Get out and hurry to the spaceport.
Are you sure you can handle her? And drive, too?
Yeah, if she gives me any trouble, the paralyzer ray will quiet her down. Now get going.
All right, Hector.
This goddamn paralyzer ray has been in multiple fucking stories of this. They gotta fucking not use it as such a crutch. A writing crutch.
It's only a few blocks to the jewelry lab, Carol, so don't make it difficult for yourself.
Well, I don't understand why you're forcing me to come with you. You could have tied me up in the hotel room and gotten away with the necklace.
Of course. And within an hour, you'd have the space patrol looking for us.
All right.
Take your hand off that wheel. Stop it. You idiot. You... And now, see what you've done, you... come back here. Get back in this car.
Thanks for the ride.
Come back here. Come back.
I want a ray gun that's lethal but not immediately lethal. Yeah, agreed. Like, what the fuck? This is just real weird. Like the cancer ray gun from Suicide Squad. I have not seen that movie, so I'm gonna take your word for it. It sounds funny. It sounds genuinely funny.
By Rambo?
Or his partner. They figured that Carol's luggage wouldn't be searched.
Yeah, but it was searched, sir.
It was a clever trick. They simply wanted to get the jewelry through.
Certainly. No one would suspect the Secretary General's daughter of having jewelry that wasn't hers.
Well, here's the important point, Happy. Rambo is supposedly a messenger for a legitimate gem importer. Why couldn't he openly carry jewelry?
Hey, that's right, sir.
Unless something else was being passed off as jewelry.
The ray detector crystals.
Right. And perhaps the stolen formula. I'll get it, Hap. Maybe for Captain Raymond. He's using Major Young's office temporarily. Commander Corey here.
Commander, this is Carol.
Carol, where are you?
I'm in the Jupiter Arcade building at Public Communications booth 27.
Are you all right?
Yes. I managed to get away from Rambo and Hitchley. They're planning to blast off from Jupiter.
I don't get that fucking question in English. I ask it as well. I don't know if it's Suicide Squad, but I know it's an animated series. Harley got a goon, shot a goon with a ray gun, and the goons just went. I knew you were able, but how could you? Then Harley goes, who the hell even makes a cancer gun? Is it from the Ninja... If it's from the... Is it Ninja Turtles movie?
I got something here that's more painful than a paralyzer ray. Now quietly to my car.
The Ninja Turtles X Batman? 'Cause that was a thing. And I know there's some weird shit in the Ninja Turtles.
I've looked all over the arcade, Commander. She's not here.
Or it could be,
yes, sir, and the cafe.
I told her to stay right here.
Maybe she saw...
Could be, the Justice League movie or something like
If they
that.
suspect that Carol called me, they're desperate enough to try anything. Get into our surface car, Happy. We're going to the spaceport.
I can't remember it from the animated Suicide Squad, but there might have been more than one. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. That's the
Well,
clip.
now you
Okay.
see, Miss Carroll,
Thank
that
you.
break
Thank
for
you.
freedom didn't do
I
you
will
a
look
bit
at
of
it in a
good.
bit.
Yes, we're hundreds
That
of
is
views on Jupiter
hilarious.
now.
Where are you
That
taking
is,
me?
I love that.
Your part of the trip is just about over.
Where is it
We have to
from?
get rid of
Oh,
it.
it's
rigged
Harley
by
Quinn
Hensley.
said it. I
Look at
wonder
the
which series it's from.
Looks like something's coming after us.
I just can't
Spaceship.
tell.
Increase the sensitivity. Let's see if we can identify it.
It's a Space Patrol battle cruiser.
Commander Corey.
Now, I am glad I brought you.
Commander Corey.
Won't dare fire on us now.
Commander Corey aboard Terra 5 calling
May or
Hensley
may
and
not.
Rambo
Might be better.
cruiser
I love her voice. I love Harley.
Commander Corey to
Aww.
Hensley and Rambo.
What are we going to do? That's Corey's problem. Let him worry
Just may
about
not
it.
stream, but they're just so awesome. Board Birdie can't help themselves.
I'll talk to him. Hensley to Corey. Let me give you some advice. Turn around and go back
SOU
and keep
test.
the rest of your space patrol away from us. We got Carol
May or may
Carlisle
not.
aboard.
Yeah.
Chance to surrender, Hensley. Better play it smart.
Corey, if you come any closer, we're going to push Miss Carlisle
I
out
love
into
Ivy
space
and Harvey
without a
in the
space
comics.
suit. that would
I'm
cool you
not
off.
very much into it.
Rambo, stop her. She's running back
Just
up.
because
Hey, you come back
I,
here. Rambo, grab her quickly. I'm warning you. You mean business.
I feel like it's very forced, and they're more like friends that instead of just making new characters, they just made them into lovers.
Can't harm Carol now. Well, what's your answer?
But also,
All right, Corey.
I don't
You
mind people putting
cut
them
our
together.
velocity and stand by to be boarded.
I'm coming up to join airlocks.
Check. Hensley out.
You'd cut off the space phone, Corey. I'd never known we couldn't carry out our threat.
We're not through yet, but I want Corey to think so.
Yeah, but what can we do now?
Listen, get a couple of high-powered Atomo lights. Rig them up so they're focused on the inner hedge.
Atomo lights?
Yeah. Stand in front of them. Then when Corey comes through the hedge, step aside. Before he can recover from the glare, we'll take care of him for sure.
But I mean, if you like, I don't know if you know one of the ways they died, but it was so sweet. Oh,
Airlock
no, I
secure.
didn't
Fly holding
know
field.
how they died.
All right, Happy. Into the airlock.
Yes, sir. You think they'll try anything, sir?
Commands at
Prepared just in case they do.
uptime.
Have your ray gun?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Open the outer hatch.
Is currently live playing art at 720,
to their airlock.
720p. Damn it! Why didn't anybody tell me?
You can put those guns away.
Why didn't anyone tell me?
Happy, though.
That's what really bothers me, is that I'm not paying enough attention. 3 hours, 16 minutes, and Jesus, it's accurate.
This must be Hensley. Hang on,
I don't want to spoil it, but it was a death scene that made me love both of them. I just did.
Close, all right.
God, Happy, are you all right?
Yes, Carol, and you?
Oh, I'm
I
fine.
just did.
Commander, here's the necklace. I found it in Hinchley's pocket.
Oh, good. Hang on to it.
Hey, but which ones are the ray detector crystals?
We'll let the lab experts figure it out.
Oh, Buzz, look at the time.
Yeah, that's none of
How long will
our
it take us to get
fucking
back to
business.
Jupiter?
I don't know
Fuck
exactly.
it.
Oh, about an hour. Why?
Well, if we don't hurry, I'll be late for my lecture at the university.
Oh, fine. She was pretty nearly thrown out in space, and now she's worried about the lecture.
What's your subject for the lecture, Carol?
Government service. A job with security.
Security, she says.
A preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure in just a moment. Hey, gang, imagine the fun of owning a model rocket that shows pictures on the wall. Imagine the fun of owning a rocket you can use as a signal light and also as a flashlight. Well, the new Space Patrol Pocket Projectoscope does all these things. Yes, sir, it's a film projector, signal light, and a flashlight all in one. Nothing like it on the face of the Earth before. It comes with a real strip of film for showing pictures on the wall. And, gang, wait till you see what those pictures are. 4 complete Space Patrol adventures with Buzz Corey and Cadet Happy. Listen to these titles: Space Pirate, Men from Mars, Robot Invasion, Mighty Missile. Don't they sound terrific? You bet. And just think, gang, you can show these complete Space Patrol adventures on your wall. You just slip the film in your projectoscope, darken the room, push the radar antenna, and there on the wall you have it. A real picture.
I need to make
so,
sure
gang,
that the
don't wait
file's
not
right.
a single day. Send for this wonderful new Space Patrol pocket projectoscope just as soon as you can. Remember, it's a film projector, it's a signal light, it's a flashlight, all in one. A 6-inch blue and yellow plastic model of Buzz Corey's own rocket ship. And it comes to you complete with bulb, battery, and film. To get a projectoscope, buy a box of Rice Chex or Wheat Chex, the cereals that bring you the magic space picture. Then with your name and address,
magic
send
space
35 cents
picture.
in
You
coin
just want to
and a
see
Rice
those
Chex or
men.
Wheat Chex box top
These
to
fucking
Space
men
Patrol,
there.
Box 686, St. Louis, Missouri. This offer good in the USA only, and may be withdrawn at any time. That's Space
if that's
Patrol,
what you like,
Box
Masaletta, I might
686,
try looking into
St. Louis, Missouri.
into Ivy and. Did he say flash?
And
It's
now,
basically
a
a flashlight.
Space Patrol
It's some weird fucking weird
Happy are
technology in the
underground
past.
beneath Saturn City, attempting to capture
I heard 6 inches, and I'm like,
Drumlin.
I don't know if I heard it right.
Drumlin
You heard it right.
and is drawing
Yeah, no,
deadly
I'm
methane
pretty
gas
sure
from
that they're
Saturn's
talking
atmosphere
about an
into the lower
electronic
levels.
penis.
Protected by a shielded hideout, Drumlin refuses to surrender.
I don't know what the fuck they're trying to sell, but I don't think it's for children.
That door is built to shield against an explosion, Corey.
It's like mommy
you're gonna
needs
hear in a
this.
moment.
What does he mean, Commander? He's bluffing, Happy. Methane isn't explosive.
It is when it's mixed with ordinary air and ignited. Listen.
It's not authorized the access to access channel
Turn on the
subscription.
generators, Happy.
Has the channel
If you
owner
overload
log
them, he'll ignite
into the
the gas
Nightbot
and blow
control
up
panel
Saturn City.
subscribers. Thank you guys for all the support.
Be sure to be with us next Saturday for the exciting story, The Secret of Sub-Level 7, when Wheat Chex, Rice Chex, and Good Hot Ralston again bring you Space Patrol! Special bulletin for boys and girls in Dayton, Ohio, and Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah,
Buzz Corey's
only
own
those
space battle
girls.
Cruiser, the Ralston Rocket, will be in your area next week. Don't miss it. The Ralston
Wow,
Rocket.
called out. Damn.
Space Patrol, an original Mike Moser production starring Ed Kemmer as Commander Corey and Lynn Osborne as Happy, was written by Lou Houston and directed by Larry Robertson.
Yeah, sketch.
Other players were Bela
Sketch,
Kovac,
sketch,
Ken
sketch.
Mayer, and
What do you want to sketch of? Or do you want to hold off until you got an
Now,
idea?
don't forget to tune in next Saturday, every Saturday, when Wheat Chex, Rice Chex, and Good Hot Ralston again present the new exciting Space Patrol. And be sure to see another exciting Space Patrol story on your local ABC.
I'm going to just leave that command.
Wheat Chex, Rice Chex, and Good Hot Ralston present Space Patrol. High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
I have an idea, but I'll PM you in private for that.
In today's
Okay.
Space Patrol adventure, Buzz and Happy
That
are in
definitely
an
isn't me
underground
now.
passage beneath Saturn City, attempting to capture plutonium thief Victor.
I love you, Board.
Drumlin
You are
has reversed the
hilarious.
atmosphere pumps and is drawing deadly methane gas from Saturn's atmosphere into the lower levels. Protected by a shielded hideout, Drumlin refuses to surrender.
That methane gas isn't going to stop us, Drumlin. We can break that door down before it reaches this level.
That door is built to shield against an explosion, Corey. The kind you're going to hear in a moment.
What does he mean, Commander? He's bluffing, Happy. Methane isn't explosive.
It is. When mixed with ordinary air and ignited. Listen.
What's that, Commander? Turn on the generators, Happy. If he overloads them, he'll ignite the gas and blow up Saturn City.
We'll return in just a moment with today's exciting Space Patrol adventure, The Secret
Yeah,
of
PM me
Sub-Level
what
7.
you want a sketch of.
Say, gang, how are you at imitations? Well, this is Captain Dick Tufeld speaking, and here's my idea of how a cosmic surface car sounds with just ordinary fuel in its tank. Vroom,
Now here's that same car with super fuel in its tank. Yes, sir. That cosmic surface car is really roaring now because it's supercharged with super fuel. And, gang, the same is true with you. What happens when you have ordinary fuel for breakfast? Well, you move like this. What. That's right, you're just a putt-putt. But when you fill up your tank with super fuel, man, you're supercharged. So eat a power breakfast with Rice Chicks. Reactor plant number 5 on Jupiter's third moon. You want to know who was behind that theft?
There.
Come to apartment 15J, Einstein Terrace at 1300 hours Universal Star Time today.
Am I back?
What's the signature?
Am I back?
No signature.
Am I
Not
back?
taking a chance of being caught. Yeah, it must be
Am I
somebody's
back?
idea of a funny joke.
Except that the theft of plutonium wasn't made public, and they're still looking for the thieves. Have you go to the electro directory and see who lives at 15J.
Oh.
Einstein Terrace.
Yes, sir.
I'm so sorry,
You'll find Einstein Terrace
guys.
in City Zone 5.
It just it borked. I don't know what happened.
Now the
It just
address,
ended.
PJ.
No reason.
The indicator panel says Bobo, Edmund R.
Yeah,
Occupational code number 3
I'll give you a moment. Yeah.
Maybe it's 12:22 now. We'll have time to make a quick check on him in the files.
Yeah. Thank you, lad. If I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, what the fuck?
This is a pretty fancy neighborhood for a production animal.
Thank God I'm looking at chat, or I literally wouldn't have thought to look up.
Yes?
Like, Jesus.
I'm looking for Edmund Vogel. I am Edmund Vogel.
Let's see.
What can I do for you? I'm Commander Corey of the Space Patrol. Cadet Happy here gave me a message.
A message?
Perhaps we'd better talk inside, Mr. Vogel.
Why, yes, of course. Come in, gentlemen.
Of course. Come in, gentlemen.
What's this about a message, Commander?
Were you at the Hall of Science in United Planets Park at any time today?
No.
No. I had intended to go, but some urgent business came up.
The Hall of
Mr. Vogel,
Science?
See this envelope?
Yes?
Did you write that address or order anyone else to write it?
No, I don't know a thing about it. What makes you think I do?
The message inside asked me to come here at 1300 Universal Star Time.
But what about?
If you don't already know, and you have no reason for contacting me, then we'll just consider the incident closed. Sorry to have bothered you, Mr. Vogel.
It's quite all right, Commander. Here, I'll open the door.
Oh, one more thing, Mr. Vogel.
Yes?
Do you know of anyone who goes in for practical jokes of this kind?
Oh, no, Commander. I'm afraid my friends in the...
No, you guys are incredible, by the way. I love you guys.
Do you know anyone who has a grudge against you?
Spread the love.
Commander, I'm completely mystified by the whole affair.
All right, Mr. Vogel. Thanks for your cooperation. Let's go, Happy.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! But if I have to say, your OC is just the cutest. Like, so adorable.
Very well?
Yes, but you could have handled it better, Vogel, if you hadn't...
I will not. I will not mind the Higao face. We all have one.
I couldn't even find you.
I got your message all right.
Maybe that should be in one of my panels. Higao. Just not giving a shit. Fuck you, Twitch.
Which was a lucky hunch on my part.
I've told you I was sorry. But now that you've promised me my money and I've denied writing that note, everything's all right again, isn't it, Mr. Drummond?
Yes, as long as you watch your step. I promise. I'll give you the money right now. But remember this. I couldn't have taken the plutonium without the help of the information I got from you.
But at the time, I didn't know why you wanted it.
Yes. I'll try to make Corey believe that. Here's your money. Thank you very much.
I think your character is very adorable.
Makes you a party to the crime. Think that over. The next time you feel like sneaking notes.
I think your character is super adorable.
I'm sure it won't, Vogel. In fact,
I wonder who drew your character.
Here are those handwriting blow-ups, Commander.
Good. Major Robertson certainly rushed them through.
Well, this is just a preliminary check, sir. The Major says an expert is working out the detailed analysis.
Let's see what we've got here.
Wrong.
This is a blow-up of the note, and this is a magnaphoto of Vogel's own handwriting. And these are notations he made while working on charts and reports for his company.
They seem to correspond pretty well with the letters and figures in the notes you found in the bag.
Major Robertson says there are at least 6 similarity characteristics.
That's pretty conclusive, Happy. I'd say that Vogel wrote the note all right.
He's been drawing for years, but he keeps saying he's not confident to open commissions. I feel him on that.
We'll bring Vogel here for a brainograph test.
Which I respect, but he keeps saying his art is bad when his art is effing awesome. He can even do realistic paintings like, hey, Masaladov?
We'll use the magnet key.
That chugged a second. Masaladov, as an artist, take your chance with Lady Timura. A 20-sided die is rolled by a board birdie. Lady Timura says 6. Who the fuck is Lady Timura?
They don't look as though they've been pawed through by anyone searching for something.
Yes, sir, that's right.
Spooky
place has the air of
I am poking you from the faraway realm of meeting while I'm on break. Woo!
Happy, look around, see if you can find any letters.
There we go.
All right, Commander.
Yeah. I am still here.
Here's an example of Vogel's writing. In the notepad.
Twitch is borking out right now. I don't know why.
I'll take them along. Let's see.
Sometimes it just borks out. Also, your clip studio isn't full screen. What?
Some way of knowing what these numbers mean.
How is it not full fucking screen? It's literally not possible. How is this happening? What's happening?
How about the time? 1400 and 1430 could be universal start, right?
Yes, it could. It's after 1400 now.
Yeah, but 59 and 63, I draw a blank on those.
Vogel may be planning to leave Terra. Space Control Special Information Section. Commander Corey calling.
Yes, it's fucking up real bad.
Are any space flights scheduled to blast off from Terra at 1400 and 1430 Universal Star Time today?
I'll check with operations immediately.
I want all flights, commercial and private, and their destinations. This is top.
It's fucking up real bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end stream and restart the damn stream because I am definitely fucking... Ugh. Hold up, let me save. It's fucking it's going on real bad, guys. It's borking up. So let's end stream. D&D Deity of Luck from the Forgotten Realms. Yeah, no, I saw it.